Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes.
Oh, damn, another beautiful day, another beautiful day. How we doing today? Hope we all having a fantastic, phenomenal day. I know I am. We got another Nick Shirley video. Oh, we also got some more games today. I'm kind of surprised we got games today, guys. Oh, what? It's a game where you could, like, sacrifice people to the, like, sun gods? Oh, let's go!
Was built on sacrifice. We raised a city on Lake Texcoco, bent its waters to our will. We prospered, but the gods are merciless. They do not listen. They demand. When captives were gone, we offered our own blood. Then the sun fell. The moon goddess came. Every night.
Oh.
And only blood kept the sun alive. Kept us alive. Until the next sacrifice.
That's cool.
Aztecs. The last sun. May 22nd, 2026.
Huh. Yeah, that worked out real well for him, didn't it? Oh, God, another review. Oh, man. This one looks rough, too. Oh, man, this one looks bad. How's it going, base taste? This one looks rough, man. We got Beastie Boy in the chat, Megabytes, Rachel, we got CEO, I saw Darlin up in there, we got Artemis, Dane. Damn, we got the whole shit and caboodle today, guys. Yo, W. What else we got? Oh, Nigel, of course, Nigel. Yo, W chat. Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. Nah, we gotta watch that. I still got my doubts about this game, guys. I do.
I didn't give it.
Bond is immature and reckless. Headstrong. Thrill-seeking. Issues with authority.
Needs our new star air crewman Bond.
Do you mind telling me why I'm here?
I want to make you a spy.
St. John Smythe, my dear.
009 is a master manipulator.
To catch him, we're going to need eyes everywhere.
When you're ready, Bond.
What about the girl?
Aiming.
But it's made by, like, it has, like, the same engine as Hitman. Surely they can't fuck this up, right? Surely.
To an end.
That's an interesting pickup line.
There's no way they fuck this up.
We won't see it coming.
That's sick. What is this? Oh, this is that game that looks like oh god, what's it called? I probably shouldn't watch that. It looks like Mass Effect. It looks just like Mass Effect. Oh, what the fuck is that? Pressure. Grave season. They still adding stuff to Oh no, this is Spelunky. I thought this looked a lot like Super Smash Brothers. Oh god, what is this? Here we go. Nope. Bro, what are these expressions? Holy fuck, that's exaggerated.
If our agent dies in the field, let me be up.
Yeah, let me be absolutely clear. Let me be absolutely clear. Yo! Yo!
Dies in the field, let me be absolutely clear. You will be on your own. Mila needs me.
What the fuck? Yo! Oh, man! Yo, it's too early for this shit, man. Well, that's a creepy motherfucker right there. Yeah, let me just close this door. I can't do this. How does it keep getting worse? How does it keep getting worse? Seriously. Yo! I can't watch this. Oh, man. I can't. There's one too many Karens made that, man. The hell is this? The Florist? I'm good, man. Ooh, Vermintide! Hold on, wait a minute.
Vinny escapes cage. Vinny kills slays. Vinny ascends. 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 Vinny escapes cage. Vinny kills slays. Vinny ascends.
I don't know, guys. I got this distinct feeling this game might be made for me.
Vinny Quill beats Death Master.
Oh, how's it going, Beyond Ether and X-Files Fact? It's 2D though. I would play that. I would play that. Yeah, I think I'd play that. That looked pretty good. Can't watch that. Warhammer 40K Dark Heresy Official Collector's Edition trailer? I can't watch that either. That's not a game. What is this? 40K Bolt Gun Boom. Can't watch that. Survivor Official Steam Demo Launch trailer? What is this?
Peggy 7.
Oh, there's Darling. This ain't exactly my kind of game, I'm not gonna lie. That ain't exactly my kind of... Ooh, what is this? Damn, Warhammer just, like, dude. Oh, there's a new trailer. Oh, there's a new trailer. Oh, that's loud.
In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. And on the distant world of Cronus, it reignites once more. A world scarred by ages past, harboring relics of power long forgotten. 4 armies, 1 war. The Space Marines, the Adeptus Mechanicus, the Orcs, the Necrons. Duty, knowledge, brutality, annihilation. The next chapter begins September the 17th.
Oh, let's go!
War does not end with a single campaign. Over time, the conflict deepens, beginning this fall with Crusade Mode, a living campaign.
Bro, look at that shit. Holy!
Of conquest, where every decision matters, every victory reshapes the battlefield, and every loss echoes across the war. Build your army, dominate the map, command leaders and armies. On Cronus, the war never ends. Then, Crusade and Last Stand grow deadlier with the addition of Lord Armnock and Guzcutter. Forge, play, and share your own battles with the mission editor. Return to Aurelia, homeworld of the Blood Ravens, where ancient relics ignite deadly new conflicts. And finally, the war is reborn. A new campaign, a new force rises. One planet, endless war. Cronus remembers only victory.
Oh, let's go. I'm gonna play the shit out of this game. 17th. So it's like a living planet. That's pretty badass. Damn, look at all this Warhammer stuff, man. Holy. Armageddon teaser trailer? What is this? We're still on IGN? Yeah, we are.
Orcs swarm across our world. The hives, the regions, the continents are infested. The planet, the entire subsector bleeds. A theater of endless war. There will be no retreat. This world belongs to humanity. We will drive the invaders back, and this old man will make Gazgul pay for every bloody step taken upon Armageddon. The Emperor demands it. I demand it.
Ooh, boy, let's go. Let's go. It's inching its way closer. Yo, I've been looking forward to that game since it launched. I think it was like later last year. Not since it launched, since they announced it. Official. Ooh, we gonna watch this. We gonna watch this. Damn, dude, like IGN just got a whole bunch of shit. Fate Keeper? What is this? Early access? I don't like early access, bro. I completely gave up on early access. Ooh, another trailer. Another trailer. Ooh.
本作「ストレンジャーザンヘブン」は主人公である大東誠、そしてその生涯の友でもある新庄優、この2人の50年間にわたる生涯を描いた作品となります。ここで舞台となる街についても紹介させていただきます。
Let's go, Timothy.
まず始まりの街、1915年福岡小倉。
I'm starting to realize that Warhammer makes the best teasers.
一大工業地帯でもあったこの街がストレンジャーザンヘブン最初の舞台となります。まだ日本に近代的な娯楽が存在しない中、食を求め全国から集まった。
You know what's crazy? If you played the original Yakuza game, all of the people that you walk past have this pop-up. I completely forgot about this pop-up.
労働者たちによって賑わう活気ある街並みが特徴です。飲む、打つ、買う、すべての遊びが詰まっています。
Bro, you can negotiate prostitution in the game? Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on.
飲む、打つ、
Run that by me again?
すべての遊びが詰まっています。
Well, we found our Grand Theft Auto 7, boys. Hard games in it too.
1929年の広島、呉。造船を中心とした重工業の町であると同時に、さまざまな国の社交場としても機能した異色の街並みが特徴です。
Yo, look at this fucking layout, man. This is nice.
映画などの娯楽も浸透し、日本文化の近代化の訪れが感じられる一方、日本有数の極道組織に牛耳られた背景を持つ町となります。地下水路や高台など高低差のある迷路のような地形も冒険に奥行きを与えます。そして1943年、 今も日本有数の歓楽街として知られる大阪の南へと舞台を移します。緊迫する世界情勢の中、海外の文化が深く入り込んだ日本の裏が描かれます。表向きには日本を称えつつ、裏で異国の文化を楽しむ人々、そしてそれを裏で操ろうとするヤクザやマフィアたち。過去の舞台とは様変わりした新しい遊びの数々を体験。
Damn, how many freaking games do they have in this? How many games inside of this game do we have? Oh, is this reshoot it? Yep.
その後舞台は1951年、日本有数の観光地でもある静岡熱海。
Oh, that's pretty, bro. What? Get the fuck out of here, man. This is awesome. Holy shit, this is awesome. It's a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little boxy. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. But man, this looks good.
65年の東京新宿カムロ町へと
Kamurocho!
に伴って移っていくことになる。
It's like a staple in the Yakuza franchise.
そこには大きなストーリー上の秘密がありますので、また別の機会に遊びの要素などをお伝えできればと思います。
I know this obviously isn't Yakuza. I get it. I get it's not Yakuza. Yeah, Frogan got cooked in our court case. We covered that yesterday. Got absolutely decimated because she didn't show up to court. She's an idiot. Oh, what's this? Man, there's so many fucking trailers today. What happened, IGN? Oh, this looks...
We thought we were their
cool.
salvation. But we just joined them in the grave.
Did you imagine how cold it gets in that thing? Dude, fuck that.
Mr. Blackwood, the stern is freezing over. Break the ice, or we never leave. Aye, sir. I must offer them hope, even if it is a lie. Open waters lie south. We must push on. If you say so, Commodore. If you say so. You filthy wretch! Hang him!
It's him or us, sir.
Throw his ass overboard. Kill all him.
Must be kept.
Oh God,
Captain.
yeah, there's more humane ways of doing that.
God has left this place. Can you bear the weight?
This looks like a really cool game.
Necessary. Would you do any different?
I'm actually kind of impressed with that. If that's an indie studio, I'm really impressed. Okay, finally. We could look at some Assassin's Creed goodies today. Let's go.
13 years after Ubisoft ditched Desmond Miles to go full pirate in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, this seafaring adventure is still considered by some to be the best pirate simulator of all time. So it's no wonder at all that Ubisoft has decided to dust off this bad boy and remake it in the style of last year's Assassin's Creed Shadows.
I'm gonna play the shit out of this game.
Complete with all the modern trimmings you'd expect. That includes stuff like drastically improved graphics, modernized combat mechanics to make Edward Kenway faster on the draw.
Thank God.
And my personal favorite, a near complete removal of all the pesky loading screens that is an absolute godsend. My time with Black Flag Resynced included a few red flags to go along with the black ones though. Like how some of the modernizations involved removing aspects of the original, it seemed like maybe they'd be best left as they were. But on the whole, it's pretty hard to be mad about this gorgeous second voyage of one of the best Assassin's Creed games.
That's what I've heard. And if I get disappointed, I'm gonna be angry. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be angry, bro.
Many of Black Flag Resynked's best parts come courtesy of the Ubisoft Anvil engine, last seen in AC
God,
Shadow.
that is beautiful. Holy shit. Oh man, that's not even comparable. That's like comparing a damn apple to an orange, man.
It's been used to recreate Black Flag.
Oh, look
from
at
the ground
that.
up, and that allows it to be every bit as beautiful as more recent Assassin's Creed games.
Holy
the tropical
shit.
environment of the Caribbean is a night and day improvement over the original, specifically when it comes to how bright and colorful areas are versus the previous generation's somewhat muted and dark appearance, especially when running around forested areas. Similarly, character models somehow.
Oh my god, they brought it back.
Especially when running around forested areas.
They brought it back. Well, hot damn.
Similarly,
you can climb up trees now, guys. Whoa!
Character models somehow managed to look absurdly better than they did in 2013, while also being exactly as I remember them.
Dude, I started playing the original, and I got stuck on the so I was going into a town a limit, right? And then it loaded on one side, and then I wasn't over enough, and then it loaded me back out, and it loaded me back in, and I like turned off the game and was like, nope, I'm done. Because the loading screen took like a full like 2 minutes. And I'm like, no, I'm good, man.
That said, I did find many of the characters to be a bit prettier than I expected, particularly when it comes to pirate characters who spend all their time boozing, sailing, and fighting. The cast seems to have been given a Hollywood glow-up and aren't nearly as gross and dirty as you might think. Black Flag Resynced also benefits from many of the other upgrades the series has seen in recent iterations, especially changes to combat that make it faster and more decisive, and to sneaking around that make it a more competent stealth game.
No, Odyssey came after. Odyssey came after
the original. Despite the Assassin's Creed series ostensibly being all about sneaking around, it's wild to think that it wasn't until Assassin's Creed Unity that we got a dedicated crouch button. Absolutely insane in retrospect.
So they didn't even have a crouch button? Dude, I would not have liked that game at all. I would not. I don't think I'd have been able to beat that game. I'm not even gonna lie.
Black Flag, you could.
I was never really a big fan of Assassin's Creed, the original ones. Like the Lorenzo collection was frustrating as hell to me. Because, like, I had the Lorenzo collection, and then I had Infamous. And I played the hell out of Infamous because that's kind of what fucked me over, too, is that I really liked the climbing mechanics in Infamous. And the climbing mechanics in Assassin's Creed is just trash. At least it was in the original ones. It was just garbage.
Undetected when hidden.
I never understood why so many people were like, "Oh, Assassin's Creed," and I'm like, "Dude, this is kind of dookie." I'm not gonna lie.
Or when walking in bushes that automatically put you into crouch mode. Aside from that, your character genuinely couldn't crouch at all. Thankfully, Black Flag Resynced adds a dedicated crouch button, so you can go about your business of stabbing enemies to death from the cover of shadow as you please.
I played through them very reluctantly, and with the mindset of I've got to play through this. And I did it, and I'm happy I did it, because now I don't ever have to do it again.
A few new gadgets in your stealth tool
Even
belt.
the story was like, it was mid. I don't really understand. Like I said, I played Infamous first, and then the second one, and I was like, oh my god, the storyline is fucking awesome. And then I played this, and I'm like, oh, it's okay, I guess.
Some that were in the original, but come to you much sooner in this iteration.
I don't know. It's just an opinion,
the
man.
badass rope dart that didn't appear until the tail end of the story is now added to your inventory in the opening chapters, so you can almost immediately start yanking enemies toward you like Mortal Kombat Scorpion.
Get over here!
Which I think we can all agree is just a great decision. If you aren't in the mood for stealth, though, one change to this iteration of Black Flag is
you just shoot him. I love it. You're just like, nah, not today, man. You gonna catch some lead instead.
To bring you joy, those deeply irritating tailing quests have been reworked. Whereas before you'd have to slowly follow people around town unnoticed, paying the ultimate price of having to start over from the beginning if you got caught.
Fuck those quests, man. Those quests and the timing quests. Fuck those quests. Fuck off with those, man. I think that's one of the biggest innovations that I think it's been a wonderful thing for gaming, is the elimination of fucking timers, dude. I remember, like, for a little while, timers were in every fucking thing. Fuck off!
Now, you're provided alternate ways of completing the mission instead. In the one example included in the demo, I decided to sprint right at the two people I was told to follow just to see what would happen. And although the result was sloppy and most unbecoming of an aspiring assassin, I can confirm that I wasn't—
Yeah, fuck that, I'm a pirate, man. I'm gonna be playing this game. I ain't gonna be trying to be no damn pirate. I'm not gonna be trying to be no damn assassin. I'm gonna be a pirate. I wanna fucking loot shit.
indeed given separate means for completing my objective anyway, though they were significantly bloodier and less smooth than planned. A pretty great change if you ask me. Likewise, combat has been modernized to focus on player skill, complete with my favorite, a perfect parry mechanic that opens enemies up to be instantly killed if you get the timing just so.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
As someone who's been honing his parry timing for years in the crucible of Souls-likes and uber-difficult action games, this is one of my favorite changes.
I'm sorry, you will never convince me that any of the people that play these games for IGN play Souls-like. I'm sorry. Whenever they gave, like, Kazan the first Berserker, like, I think it was like a 7. Dude, you ain't play that game. Me and you both know you didn't play that game. Go on and take that shit to the—
Does it make you feel like a complete badass when you slap someone's sword out of your face and finish them off with an execution, but it also allows for combat to go faster, something that feels quite needed at times with all the samey boarding combat sections that happen every time you want to pillage a ship of its cargo before sinking it. I also played with the difficulty turned all the way up and found myself dying quite a bit, both in ship-based combat and while swashbuckling. Some of this is surely just the fact that I was playing the remake for the first time and learning as I went, but here's hoping this iteration of Black Flag is a bit more challenging than the original, where I rarely found myself in any real peril.
You know why you didn't find yourself in any real peril? It's probably because you had that shit in normal.
Though this remaster draws on many of Assassin's Creed's more recent entries,
I can't stand people that put a game in normal and they're like, well, this isn't very hard. I wonder why.
steers clear from the RPG elements found in Valhalla and Shadows, instead sticking to its action-adventure roots like Mirage, and crucially, the original Black Flag.
You know what would really help out IGN? No, like, look, they don't have to take this advice. Here's what would really help out IGN. Whenever the game comes out to the general public, play the game online. Like, have links to your personal channels that show you playing through the entirety of the game, what difficulty it's on, and everything. Show us that you're gamers. I don't think I've ever seen any of these clowns play through a game fully. Have y'all? I know I haven't.
There are still some stats on
Yo,
weapons that can be
W200
purchased in
Jewels
shops,
from
and some
Rachel!
RPG-like upgrades here
Damn,
and
Rachel
there,
hooking it
but
up today.
research
She hooked up the
focuses much
Discord.
more
She
on
over there
being
hooking up the
competent
chat
action
now,
game than
too?
RPG.
Damn!
So you don't find yourself stealth assassinating someone and not doing enough DPS to take them out in one strike. I actually enjoy both the more RPG-style Assassin's Creed games and the less chunky action games.
Watching your videos, but let's try to watch more than 10 seconds of it. No. I'm gonna do what I want, when I want, and however long I want. It's my channel.
Games that the series found its roots in, but if I'm being honest, this one just feels like it's much better suited as a pure action game. After all, I'm a bloody pirate for God's sake. I'm meant to be showing these nautical narcs the business end of a flintlock, not running the numbers on my armor set or doing math on my critical hit chances. Yar, I say. Yar! Some of the streamlining of Black Flag to resyncs action has led to some peculiar choices though, like how you can no longer pick up weapons of slain foes to use in combat. In the original, if you downed a big guy—
That shit's fucking annoying. Nobody wants to deal with that shit. I hate games where you have to pick up weapons to slay other enemies. That shit just gets annoying because there's just shit all over the ground. I don't like that.
A two-handed axe, you could then pick it up and use it to mop up the rest of the scallywags in your path. For whatever reason, that was removed in the demo I played.
Thank God.
Possibly to simplify things and keep the action moving along
Yeah,
without having to clumsily retrieve a weapon from the ground in the heat of battle. I can certainly see the logic in that choice, but honestly, I kind of missed being able to have that kind of freedom, and it felt to me like one of those wholly unnecessary changes that could have just as well been left as it was. Then again, this feature hasn't been a part of the series in quite some time now, so maybe it's just one of these things that no longer fits in with the Anvil engine.
It was most likely a for the time thing. Like, just like the timer, a lot of games also had like that mechanic where you pick stuff up and got the big gun now that you're walking around and you got to shoot things. It was always just so bulky and annoying.
Living my time with Black Flag was largely awesome. One surprising revelation is that the entirety of the present-day storyline has been removed from this version.
Thank fucking God. Yo, even whenever I played Odyssey, I hated it whenever I would get pulled out of the action to play the fucking scenes like this. I fucking hated it. I hate it so much. I fucking hated it. I would always get so aggro whenever I'd get pulled out of Odyssey to play these scenes. It was the same thing with the Lorenzo collection. I'd be doing something and then I just get pulled out and I'm like, fuck!
Someone who misses when the Assassin's Creed series actually tried to tell a story within its sci-fi world, it's a bit of a bummer to see them follow an Assassin's Creed.
Shut the hell up, IGN. No one cares, man. I have been bitching and complaining about them removing this shit for years. I'm so happy they did.
Shadows' footsteps of giving up on that aspect of the series entirely. It's
Thank
especially
God.
odd if, like me, you have the twist ending at the end of the original Black Flag burned into your memory. I'm honestly very curious how this remake will be able to cut around that aspect of the story entirely, and worry the story might feel a bit awkward in doing so. That said, the historical story and pirate gameplay is quite obviously Black Flag's strength, so maybe it won't be any big loss not having it around, even if it does feel a bit strange. Perhaps as a way of making up for the lack of a present-day story, Resynced interestingly adds content to Kenway's story that wasn't in the original, some of which I played. This includes whole story sections that focus on Blackbeard and Stead Bonnet, who were only briefly involved in the original version of Black Flag, if memory serves. There are also new party members.
Oh, joy. What fun we're gonna have doing these side quests, huh? Pick this thing up and carry it over here. Pick that thing up and carry it over there. Just like being fucking married, man. Come on! What are these side quests?
Join your pirate crew, complete with quests to indoctrinate them into your privateering operations. One such quest involved breaking a shipwright out of jail and persuading her to join my team by agreeing to help her with a personal matter down the road. Her name is Lucy, and she's pretty much a complete badass. I think she'll fit in with Kenway and...
Oh, if she's such a badass, why is she carrying the pot? Hold on, wait a minute.
Just fine. After a handful of hours playing this remake of one of the best Assassin's Creed games...
Oh, damn, 440 joules. Damn! W Rachel. Holy shit. Unk alert. Hey, hold on, wait a minute.
Playing through it in its
Hold on, let's
entirety
calm down.
Comes out
Hold the hell on. Let's calm down a bit. Hold on.
later this year. What do you think? Will you give Black Flag a return?
Damn,
trip? Let us know
Rachel,
in the
hooking it
comments.
up.
For more, check out our recent previews of 007 First Light and Mina the Hollower. And for everything else, keep plundering the goods with IGN.
WIGN, I gotta get. I'm gonna link this one in chat. That was actually pretty good. Compared to some of the dumb shit they've been saying, I think this was pretty good. This was pretty good. Y'all know what time of the week it is, right, guys? Unfortunately, I won't be able to do TCAP, but we got some Fleekazoid, boys. We got some Fleekazoid!
Honest with you, I've got game movie fatigue.
And y'all already know what he's talking about.
Year after year, we've got these game movie writers churning out some game
Fucking hate these game movies, bro.
movie slop, and I'm sick of it. First, they came for the AAA slop.
Dude, they still got it. They still have the AAA slop. They took Kratos away from us, man. They pussified him. Don't know what the fuck that's doing. That's Fleekazoid right there. Check out Fleekazoid. Show him some love, guys. Damn, 10 joules. Oh, damn, I'm missing a bunch of stuff. W 10 joules. For the gold coin.
And I said everything. Like, really, you could not shut me up if you tried. Then they came for our childhood, and I started a war. I'm about to tear mixtape apart in a few minutes. I don't care what they say. Let those game movie actors watch. I like that. Now we've reached the last bastion of indie. This was always supposed to be your safe harbor from AAA garbage. For years.
Mixtape was not an Mixtape was not an indie game. Mixtape was absolutely not an indie game.
Go play indie. Well, what are you gonna do when they just brute force their way in here too? Well, now you don't have to wonder anymore. this game movie bullshit. Now they want you to applaud their billion-dollar indie game like they did something special. But hey, maybe I'm just being jaded. Let's take a look at a special moment from the game. Come on, let's give it a shot, guys.
Oh my god! Jesus!
That's it. No more shots for you. I gotta take as many shots as I give. My liver can't take it anymore. Which reminds me, have you ever seen a MILF shake? Well, you can at the link below. This was the only safe for work product. Be sure to use code PIMP to get 10% off. Seriously, I don't know how many more of these game movies I can take. At this point, it's not like anyone even takes IGN.
Yo, I'm so happy that people are talking about this, dude. I played and beat Mouse PI for Hire. I fucking love that game. I love Mouse PI for Hire. Oh my god, I thoroughly enjoyed that game.
At this point, it's not like anyone even takes IGN seriously anymore, but they've got enough money to annoy me on a daily basis. Some random freelance writer slaps a 10 out of 10 on this, now I gotta talk about it. So let's talk about it. Mixtape is a game that's supposed to be indie, you know, despite the fact that they've spent more on licensed music than most games ever make, because, you know, with such generous licensing fees in the industry right now, every scrappy solo dev should be able to pay 400 grand per song, right? And how can we forget about that indie charm of sending out expensive merch to all the reviewers and content creators? What, you think putting a gold bar in a goodie bag is a bribe? Well, it is. But they didn't do that. And legally, I need to make this
And that's one of the reasons why I'll never fucking do it.
Chick's billionaire father. I can't afford a lawyer. I'm a butler on a budget. You think they can't be an indie dev because their father is a billionaire? Listen, just because they've got a team of 30 people.
One of the 5th richest men in the world is this guy, the daughter. She's the daughter of the 5th richest man in the world.
Of dollars backing them, that doesn't mean they can't be a scrappy indie too. Curb your prejudice. You people can't stand
Let's go here, Billy.
A young billionaire making their way out of the streets of their gated community. A billionaire that has more than nothing to work with. All the support money can buy. You don't know how hard it is to have this little to struggle with. We started from the top, now we're here. But I'm getting off track. Mixtape is not a game. Some people say it has gameplay, then show you this. I hate my dad. I asked for a Ferrari and got a Cayenne. This is supposed to be 90s nostalgia, but this story is so asinine that it's got me thinking maybe the past fucking sucked. Maybe we are living in the best times. That's how delusional this game makes me, and I'm tired of calling it a game. They keep cranking out
it's a movie.
Movies that no one wants to watch, let alone play. These are failed Hollywood actors that devolve into game movie actors to pretend they matter. All these game
No, they're theater kids that have evolved into adults that never really grew up. That's what it is. It's a bunch of privileged white theater kids that have evolved into adults. And this is what the outcome of it is. This is probably the most privileged game for white people I've ever fucking seen. Straight up.
The actors just won't come out and admit it. You don't want to be a game movie actor. You're game for pay. So stop slapping around joysticks and go back to ruining Marvel movies. My culture is not your costume. Pride Month is
right.
early, sucker. Welcome to Game Pride Month. Twinkle, twinkle, star. And listen, I'm not saying these people are only in it for the fame. I'm sure they're in it for the money too. They're planning to have a theatrical release of the whole 3-hour experience. You know what doesn't?
They're gonna release this dog shit in theaters? Are you fucking kidding me? They're literally gonna let this shit be like, wait. They're gonna put this in theaters. Hold on, let me go back here. They're putting this shit in movie theaters? Who the fuck would watch this?
Have that? A video game. The only theatrical release happening this year is Street Fighter, and that's because Cammy has lore accurate teaks. Mixtape blew guys. Wait, sorry. Mixtape blew it, guys. So instead, they want every indie game award and an Oscar. Your greed sickens me. Listen, stories are great, but you seem to be forgetting that this is a video game. And the nice part about a video game is that after the cutscene, you get to play the game. If I cannot play the game, it's not a game anymore, is it? I mean, you know, I'm the type of freak that likes to game and watch. Call me Mr. Game and Watch. Game and Watch? Yeah, I hope they do. I had nowhere else to put this joke, so it goes here. Frick you guys. Anyway, were you really shocked by the 10 from IGN? Were you really shocked by...
No, I had to click off of it because if not, I was gonna break something, but I wasn't surprised.
by that rhyme I rhymed?
I kid you not, I had to click off of that. I was gonna throw something.
Movie for failures from the 90s that still blame their parents for being born. The last indie game they played was Cuphead, and they couldn't even beat the tutorial. They're still butthurt from that, so anything with gameplay is gonna get a lower score. Remember when they gave Crimson Desert a 6 out of 10 because they had to think? Look, we all...
No, they had to play the game. You see, that's the reason why. Let's be honest here. They gave it a 6 out of 10 because they had to play the game. You see, with Mixtape, they didn't have to do anything. Literally. They literally didn't have to do a damn thing.
Critical thinking isn't their strong suit, and sure, people accuse them of using AI. But you gotta cut them some slack. They can't even spell AI. Anymore, the lower the score, the better the...
Yo, they gave... Really? They gave Stellar Blade a 7? Eat a dick. Crimson Desert a 6? Lollipop Chainsaw, dude. That was such a fucking crazy game. I never got to play it. I was never able to get my hands on it to play it when it originally came out. A 9, a 10. Dude, get the fuck out of here.
And before people say it, I don't want Mixtape to fail. I hope they win every trophy at the Game Awards. That way they can...
probably will. Knowing the development space and the way it is right now, they probably will.
Melt them down and recoup their dev costs. Fortunately, these awards are only metaphorically worthless, especially when you see how Expedition 33 stole every indie game award despite having a shoestring $10 million budget, large experienced team of developers, and complete support of every gaming journo in the industry. With an ivory tower like that, poor Pizza Tower never stood a chance.
That's
what it
right.
also had going against it is that it didn't even come out in the same year as this. Who wrote this script? Damn, I did. What even is an indie game anymore? When I think of an indie game budget, I think of $100.
That's right. I mean, like, as long as your dad is one of the 3rd richest men in the world, and you decide to make the game, but you use daddy's money, it's still an indie game. Apparently.
Failed Kickstarter. Not unlimited money from your billion-dollar daddy. Seriously. Mixtape is the billionaire's equivalent of giving an iPad to your daughter so she'll leave you the hell alone. All these companies heard we like indie games and are trying to dress up like scrappy upstarts. Can't wait to play 2026's
And that's exactly what they're fucking doing. You have all these companies coming out now, are these independent, these individual gaming developers that are claiming to be indie, that are getting budgets that are like literal AAA budgets. Like, at where is the rules and regulations for the whole, this is indie, this is not? Like, if you get your funding on a Kickstarter by Jeff Bezos, sending you like $3 million, is that really an indie game at that point? I mean, let's be honest here.
Game of the year, Call of Duty 27. And I know I gave Mixtape the business, but I really love this game and can't wait to play it over and over again for the rest of my life. In fact, I rented out a whole theater so I could enjoy it fully myself. This fucking game. Who the greenlit this? And I told you that picture. I gotta double check. Fuck. Oh shit, we're still rolling? Thanks to the flock of pimps, the pimps have spoken. You're about to witness the biggest budgets that have ever graced the front of a shaker cup. Dropping May 28th, so the countdown starts today.
Yo, W fucking Fleekazoid, man. Bro always has bangers. Oh, fuck, here we go. Let me go on and watch this, I guess.
To the magic door with less than 10 seconds left. A couple of last-second run-ins with the guards that populate the Constable Guild Hall took time we didn't have, but we managed to escape.
Must have been the wind.
Our contract completed, our mission objective fulfilled.
I can't watch this, dude. Man, give the goddamn review. Shut the fuck up with the theater kid-ass bullshit and fucking give the review.
Our pockets loaded down with the ill-gotten gains we liberated from the cops. Not a bad day's work.
And got it.
Moments like this are when Thick as Thieves sings. Sneaking out of a tough situation, figuring out a new way to get to where you need to be, a last-second...
Oh my God, it's interesting to see. I don't think these. Expecting a 9. Ah! Fuck out of here! I didn't see that. You're knock out. No one's talking about it, huh?
Escape with zeros on the clock. Combine co-op.
Bro, you gotta fuck off with this theater kid rhyming shit, dude. You gotta fuck off with this crap.
Play a couple of thieves with unique toolkits. Excellent level design that constantly forces you to make interesting decisions, and a surprisingly compelling story. And Thick as Thieves has enough to keep you coming back for one last job.
Speak up, man.
I just wish there was more.
What? Speak up. Bro, today is not the day to be fucking with me. Come on, man. What is going on?
Welcome to Kilcairn.
Thick as Thieves is set in 1910's Kilcarn, a fictional Scottish city that meets
Bro, pull the fucking lid out of your mouth and speak up.
Vision of magic and technology. You break into the Thieves Guild by stealing the Vistara diamond.
Got it.
But the diamond ain't just a big shiny rock on a stick.
They say you can see traps and treasures with it.
It reveals nearby guards, hidden traps, and even treasures, and wilder stuff like hidden magic doors where the really good loot is kept. Uncovering the nature of the diamond means uncovering the history of the city itself and a prominent family who lived there, and pretty soon what started as a simple heist becomes a small part of a much bigger story that took me about 12 hours to tie the knot on. Thick as Thieves setup, get in, get what you came for, get out, means there isn't a lot of what you'd consider a traditional story. Most of it is told through text-based communiques that hand out your mission objectives or congratulate you on a job well done, and scattered notes that provide clues about the location of, or security surrounding, the things you're there to snatch mid-mission. What's here is compelling, but you kind of have to look for it, and a good chunk of it is especially easy to miss if you're playing co-op.
Bro, it's a puzzle game. Yeah, you're gonna have to look for clues, dipshit. What do you mean? What the hell are these guys comparing these games to? Like, for real?
Which you absolutely should be if you have a friend who wants to get grabbed.
Yo! Yo!
With other people's things. Thieving effectively means being aware of your surroundings and not getting caught. So if you've ever played a stealth
No
game,
shit, I had no idea. Wow! You use your critical thinking skills to come to that conclusion?
you'll be right at home here. Crouching under tripwires, avoiding pressure plates, turning off rotating turrets, and avoiding magic eyes are the name of the game. Most of the time,
let's go, Syndicate Leader!
moving slowly as you snuff out candles, turn off lamps, and try to make as little noise as possible. The actual thieving comes in the form of a cute little minigame to pick locks, in order to open doors or snag treasures secured in display cases.
Love the sound of a freshly packed lock. Pretty.
You'll also
God, that was violent, dude. What was that pickup sound? Holy crap.
Collect clues that lead
Damn,
you
that
to
was
the
violent.
big score or its story-based contract, both of which are active at once. The former could
Did
be
she
easy
leave a
to
note
score
there?
story-based
Hold on.
You'll also collect clues that lead you to each mission's big score or its story-based contract, both of which are active at once. The former could be anything from stealing enough stuff to hit a certain monetary threshold or finding specific items, while the latter requires you to acquire an object that only appears if you're on that contract. It's best to do both, but you're not out of luck if you only do one, preferably the contract.
That should do it.
Avoiding traps is simple enough if you pay attention, or use the diamond, which makes things much easier. But the guards themselves are another thing entirely. Their patterns are predictable, but they're alert to most sounds, and even catching a glimpse of you will cause them to investigate. You're a thief, not a fighter. And if they catch you, they'll tell you to stop resisting, even when you're not, before zapping you with lightning until you're dead.
This review sucks. So what, because you guys had to give an actual review, you're gonna sit here and monotone this shit out and theater kitter it out? What is this, like some form of bitch-ass protest or some shit? Like, what is this, dude? Give me the fucking score so I can get the fuck out of here. This is boring as shit. This sucks.
And know that they knew at the last moment.
Where's the fucking score?
Thieves had more to do overall, but it's hard to find much fault with what's here. Its thieves come with cool toys, its 2 levels are gorgeous and expansive, and there's a particular joy in playing cooperatively. Even the story is pretty cool, if you can get past hell, haunts. And when it all comes together and you pull off the perfect heist at the last second, it's pretty rad. Now, if you'll excuse me, my partner and I need to go back to Elway Manor. those rich people aren't gonna rob
A
themselves.
7. So yeah, the comment was right. I don't even know what to say about this fucking review, man. Like it's kind of weird because it kind of seems like what they're doing is after they release, and this isn't the only time I've heard this reviewer. The last time he did this review, it was roughly the same kind of like review where he did the whole theater kid rhyming bullshit. I think he did it for Ghost of Yotwai or whatever. It's almost like a form of protest. It feels like. I hope IGN's ready to go back to McDonald's, man. I do. What is this? What is this? Let's do some more paras. We gotta hit some more paras. Yo, if you do hear sub to the channel, hit like on the stream. We're here every single day, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Central Time. So please stick around. How's it going, Drunken Gamer? I love Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert was awesome. Let's do this one. I can't believe it's already Friday, man.
This is the deadliest snake in the world. Introducing the inland taipan, and being the deadliest venom noodle in the world, I will
see
give
this
you
one already?
exactly one guess as to where it's found.
Australia?
It's Australia, of course it's fucking Australia. Be so serious here. Where the else did you think you were going to find it? Canada? More specifically, as the name suggests, the taipan is found inland in the outback. Luckily,
Silly ad.
far from civilization, because this homicidal hospital hose is the definition of size doesn't matter. Because despite having extremely small fangs for a venomous snake, coming in at only 6.2 millimeters, the taipan is here to show you that you absolutely can feel less than an inch, because those fangs contain the statistically deadliest snake venom on the fucking planet.
Holy shit. That's a feisty little fucker. God damn, are you kidding me?
Yeah, taipan venom is a pina colada of pain.
Bro, what the hell you need that much venom to kill a rat for? Like, holy
Containing,
crap.
but not limited to, hemotoxins to cause blood clots, myotoxins for paralysis and necrosis, nephrotoxins to shut down your kidneys, and 3 different kinds of neurotoxin.
So this little fucker's got like a literal cocktail of venom. What the shit?
Needless to say, if it bites you, you will get a headache, vomit up the entire contents of your stomach, collapse to the ground in agonizing pain, and then your heart and lungs will stop, sending you to meet God in under 15 minutes.
Holy shit, that is what we like to call a death noodle. Holy fuck, dude, you run into one of those and you're cooked. Oh my god, are you kidding me? In 15 minutes, you're just dead. Jesus.
And that venom is so fucking potent that one bite contains enough toxin to do that to 100 people.
Well, I know there's one place in the world my ass is never going.
But the funniest part of this snake's venom,
Let me guess, is there no anti-venom?
is that in the wild, they only hunt rats and fucking mice.
Why? Why? Just why? Why? Why does that little fucker get to have all that?
The deadliest venom on the planet, and they are using it to pack up Remy the rat. It's like hunting a rabbit with a fucking AWP.
That's the cutest
This is the deadly.
Oh my god, dude. Alright, one more. Let's do the octopus.
This adorable little octopus is also the world's deadliest. Introducing the blue-ringed octopus, a species of cephalopod native to Australia, and in a shock to precisely 0 people at this point, it's venomous. Because of course it's f***ing venomous. Why wouldn't it be venomous? That'd make my life way too f***ing easy.
Well, yeah, but like, it's not like it can do anything, right? I mean, like, when was the last time you've heard of like an octopus biting a person?
To its credit, unlike most of the toxic bullshit in this hellscape I
How
call
often do
home,
octopus
they at least
bite
have the
people?
common decency to be coloured like a fucking neon sign. However,
Extremely
it
rare.
loses this credit by being the octopus equivalent of a fucking hobbit, coming in smaller than a 50-cent coin. And this is a problem, because it is the most venomous octopus in the world. That's right, this fluoro spaghetti ball is packed to the brim with neurotoxin. More specifically...
Of course it is. Man, what is it with Australian neurotoxin? It seems like if you're not getting pumped with a cocktail from one bite of like an inch fang, you're getting like paralyzed from the head down. Like what's going on here?
Tetrodotoxin. You know,
Tetrodotoxin.
that turns cooking a puff fish into a quick time event. Yeah, these little guys are packing it too. However, because it is Australian, the blue-ringed octopus is on violent timing and is the only animal in the world to use this as an offensive measure by way of a venomous bite. But what does the venom actually do? Well, imagine you're wading through the rock pools with the homies, and you accidentally disturb this little gentleman's residence. The blue ring, taking the American approach to home defense, suctions onto your leg,
Damn right.
bites you. Best part, it's completely painless. So if you're distracted by...
No fucking way. No fucking way. Are you fucking kidding me? It's painless? Bro.
By how thick your mate's looking in those Speedos, you aren't going to feel shit. That is, until your face starts tingling like TV static. It's warm out here under the sun, but you weren't sweating like this 5 minutes ago, and now you got a headache. You start to feel sick, weak. You go to call out, but your voice comes out slurred like you just knocked back a bottle of vodka.
2 shots of vodka.
And then suddenly, your legs come out from under you, and you hit the beach. Fun fact about tetrodotoxin. It's a paralytic.
Oh,
Freezes
God.
up your muscles one by one, starting with your arms and legs, which is why you're kissing the sand. You know what else is a muscle? Your diaphragm, the muscle that controls your breathing. And yeah, turns those bad boys off too. And so, your chest stops rising and falling, and you suffocate to death right there on the beach. Now, you may be wondering,
Alright, so I'm never going to fucking Australia.
how come no one called an ambulance?
Let me guess.
Easy. They didn't have time to. You went up to meet your ancestors in under 20 minutes.
Damn, bro. What is it with Australia? Holy shit. Everything down there trying to kill you. It is actually silly ad. Holy crap.
I ordered your ass with same-day shipping, and this little f***er delivered. Employee of the month.
Jesus, man. What do we want to do here? 910? What is this?
I slid the brown note in there, so if you've caked your trousers, you're welcome. Welcome to the funeral for Destiny.
Oh, here we go. This is talking about Destiny, like the game.
2. It has just been announced by Bungie that active development is coming to a close, which means we've reached the end of the journey with Destiny 2.
That's right. They had to launch Marathon so that way they could kill Destiny and Marathon at the same time.
Which I know might not come as a huge shock to a large number of people.
Well, that's what happens whenever you built the entire game around FOMO, the fear of missing out. When you build your game and your entire franchise of that game around trying to keep people playing, otherwise they miss out, well, whenever people start dropping like flies because they have this thing called a fucking life, and they can no longer do that, well, they're going to be very demoralized, and they're not going to want to play the game anymore. So
kind of on the wall over the last many months, unfortunately, but for me personally, it's still sad to see. I have always said that Destiny has had the most potential out of any FPS we've ever seen. I have collectively spent a couple thousand hours in Destiny 2 across console and PC.
I played it when it first came out. I actually really enjoyed it. I did. I really enjoyed Destiny 2 when it came out. I must have put about that much into Destiny 2 whenever it first came out. But I really didn't like where the direction of Destiny 2 was going.
And some of my most memorable gaming moments in general come from doing raids with my friends in this game. It is some of the best content you can find. And we always made a tradition out of trying to day one complete the new raid in Destiny 2 when we were blessed with them. So I really did love this game, and I always kept my fingers crossed, praying, salivating that they would start to reach the potential that so many of us knew that it had in the tank.
No, they went the complete opposite. They saw the direction they should have been going, but they looked at it, scoffed, and walked the other direction. That's literally what they did.
In here, but they left a lot of piss in the balls. Unfortunately, throughout the Destiny 2 journey, there were a ton of stumbles from Bungie with the direction of things and really lack of direction.
The game's not for everybody.
Of things, and I abandoned Destiny 2 after Lightfall. My entire friend group did. Lightfall was just a dud. That was a flop. I mean, it was hard to go back to Destiny 2 after Lightfall. So I never even got to experience the final shape, which was really the climax to all of it. Even though I heard it was very good, which is nice, they kept going after the final shape. And as they continued to kind of scrape the bottom of the barrel, they kept hemorrhaging players. And if you look at the Steam charts, you can see that decline steadily happening over many months. And now it was in a state where it really was just on life support. And it was pretty clear Bungie wasn't putting like a ton of resources into trying to like revamp Destiny 2 to get players to go back to it or get new players.
No, you know why? Because the motto that they had with that FOMO and the way they did the loot crate, I think if I'm not mistaken, they implemented loot crates into Destiny, didn't they? Let me
really
check that before I
that this is happening now. So let's go through the announcement, but also I want to mention something else since I brought up Steam charts. Bungie's other game, Marathon, is actually doing worse than Destiny 2 by...
You know what? I'm thinking of oh my god. That 3-player game that is, oh my god. It's a battle royale game. It's 3-player. It's not Overwatch. It's the other one, the really fucking hard one that's got like most of the sweats in it. What's it called? Oh my god. 3-player battle royale. Apex, thank you, Apex. I'm thinking of Apex whenever I was thinking about the loot crates. But the FOMO is what killed this game. They chose to go the money route, and then that's what fucked them over. Like, to try and keep people playing the game.
Player numbers.
And you know what really sucks whenever you go that route? Is whenever the game shuts down, the people that played it religiously to keep up with everything are going to realize they wasted their time, and they're never going to play another game like it.
Numbers on the Steam charts. So it makes me wonder, how is Bungie going to stay afloat in the meantime? Because it doesn't look like Marathon has a strong enough player base to support them. Like, they're right now teetering on
Marathon's already done.
Is that enough to allow Bungie to press forward?
Yeah.
Like, maybe, and perhaps I'm overthinking it, maybe it really will just be Sony with more infusions of cash. Maybe they're able to just still run off of everything they built.
I'm actually kind of shocked Sony hasn't put the hammer down on Bungie yet. I'm surprised they didn't shut down Marathon.
Destiny,
they brought Highguard down really quick.
I don't know. But to no longer have Destiny in like an active development state, it will continue to hemorrhage. And then they only have Marathon, which is starting to tread water, like dangerously fast. So what keeps them going in the meantime while they work on their next project? I guess that remains to be seen. For almost 12 years, we have had the joy and honor to explore the Destiny universe with you all. Through all the ups and downs, surprises and triumphs, building Destiny alongside our players has been a monumental privilege. While our love for Destiny 2 has not changed, it has become clear that after the final shape, we have reached the time for our shared worlds and Destiny to live beyond Destiny 2. As our focus turns toward a new beginning for Bungie, we will begin work incubating our next games. To that end, on June 9th, 2026, we will release the final live service content update for Destiny 2 to begin that new journey as a studio. Though active development may be concluding, we will ensure that Destiny 2 remains playable, just as the original Destiny is today. Many changes in this final update will aim to ensure that Destiny 2 is a welcoming place for players to return to, We're proud of Destiny 2, the places it took us, and the legacy it has created. Because of you all, our universe is vast, built on years of shared stories.
I feel like here's what I think is going to probably end up happening with the next 5 to 10 years. There are going to be laws that are going to prohibit any form of gambling in games, kind of like what's going on with the lawsuit in New York with Steam and counterterrorism? Fuck, I can't remember the name of that game. The CS:GO. What's going on with CS:GO and their loot crates? So a lot of these companies aren't going to be doing the loot crates anymore in fear of being sued. And I feel like a lot of them are going to switch from online only back to single player, which is where they belong. Like, especially if they're going to pass laws that are going to make it to where if you shut down a game and shut the servers off, you have to provide some form of version of the game for people to make their own private servers for. And that's basically what's going to end up happening, is that they're not going to want to do that, so they're probably going to shift all to single-player style experiences. The era of multiplayer is dead. It's dead, guys. It's been around for like fucking 20 years. It is dying. It's dead. Let it die. Stop making multiplayer-only games. People don't want to play them because they feel like they're wasting their time. And the thing is y'all can't make them worth a shit anyway. So stop doing it. Just stop doing it. Seriously. Go back to single player. But even MMOs are just dead. And you know why? It's because they're too busy trying to implement FOMO, loot crates, and this ridiculous time grind and these stupid dailies. Like, for example, World of Warcraft. If you do like, for example, 3 dailies, and now you're capped on how many you can do, now you've got to wait 24 hours, so it takes you a week to do something, well, fuck that, I'm just not going to play that. That's garbage. I don't want to play that. I want to play something where I can play it and not feel like I have to pick up 1,000 of the potato that I found over in, I don't know, in one place of the map. Like, whenever I pick up a potato, and it says, or like a golden potato, and it says 1 of 1,000, well, fuck that, I'm not doing that. Like, the thing is like, they have to keep people playing, but in order to keep people playing, they have to make the grind so fucking ridiculous that you're playing it for a month just to get the one item that you want. Nobody wants to play a game like that. It's fucking annoying. It's just time consuming for no real reason. And a lot of people have just gotten fucked over by these multiplayer games now to where they're just not going to do it again. Like, maybe someone did it for Destiny 2, or someone did it for Destiny, or High Guard, or, oh God forbid, Concord, Overwatch, and they realize that all those nice cosmetics that they spent all that money on it's not gonna move over. It's obvious, like,
and victories. From the Cosmodrome to the Pale Heart to the Lawless Frontier, we have forged lifelong memories and friendships with you all. We are incredibly grateful to everyone who made that journey with us. From the deepest part of our hearts, thank you, and we'll see you in the stars. A pretty nice send-off message, to be honest, and they're dropping a final content update to it in order to try and leave it on a high note, which I think is commendable. I also appreciate that they are going to keep it in a state where it is playable. That's extremely nice, especially when so many other games...
I'm shocked.
...just close their doors when they're done with active development. So it's
it won't stay like that for long. I guarantee you what's going to end up happening is eventually they're just going to shut up shop like all the old Call of Duty servers. I mean, you all remember like the old multiplayer maps. They just recently, within the past 2 years, brought those back. Like World at War, Black Ops, they just recently brought those back. So like,
put resources into ensuring that players can always still go back to Destiny and experience it. But speaking of that, one thing you can't do in Destiny, and one thing they made a habit out of doing that I was very vocally against, is the rabid sunsetting of content. For example, you actually cannot play the original Destiny 2 campaign anymore, Red War. That's been gone for a long time.
Really?
So, when Destiny 2 launched, the campaign that you played, that I played when it first came out, has been
I didn't know that.
Accessible for many moons now. And there's plenty of other examples of content that has been sunset that you can't access as a player anymore. So a lot of like the shared stories and shared experiences that are mentioned here in Destiny are all
That's kind of fucking crazy. So what the hell is the game even now? Like, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, it had a single player. I remember whenever you first get in, you like boot up and you get this the little cube thing or whatever that flies around. Like, what the fuck? Why would they get rid of that?
Just fucking relics of the past. They're already extinct. You can only see them in YouTube videos or when you close your eyes and have a wet dream. Which is just something I've always felt is sad when it comes to Destiny 2, because there's a lot of content that you played and maybe really liked that they eventually just poof out. But the biggest, saddest part of all of it is just, again, how much potential was left on the table with Destiny.
But that seems to be the go-to. That seems to be the trending theme here with all these developers, man. Honestly, it's just sad to see.
Me too.
And let's move on from that. What was that? There we go. So Nina Lynn is at it again. We're going to move that Nick Shirley video back just a little bit. We'll do this video tomorrow. Move that. I move that. Okay, there we go. Well, actually, we'll do that at 10. Okay, so Nina Lynn's back into the fire of everything. So she first had to deal with the fact that a lot of men were coming forward and saying that they're claiming that she was SAing them. And then on to boot, they did a stream where she was literally doing that. And afterwards, the guy was crying. From what I understand, nothing like happened. But like, you know, they were throwing him on the bed and they were doing some crazy shit. And then it cuts to him in his own setup, crying, talking about how he had to tell his mother. And then apparently, like, his mother, like, it caused a lot of stress and shit. It's all, like, on the channel somewhere, so just check out the 2000 video playlist. It's in there. I don't fucking know where, okay? But then she got into a lot of trouble from stealing from a store on a live stream. Sad that that's what it took for her to get, I think, like a temporary suspension or a ban. And now she's back. Because, you know, why the fuck not, right?
Twitch streamer
Somehow she's back.
Nina Lynn has blamed Asmongold after being arrested for stealing $4 scissors at the shop owner's request. Context. Sexually assaulted the same guy 3 times on stream.
That's embarrassing for him as a guy. Why was he a bitch?
Sexually assaulted a second guy on stream. You have people that are stealing on stream. They're violent. At that point, I feel like you should just have people saying the N-word.
Nuclear. That weird motherfucker that lives in the basement of his mom's house that be chatting about me all damn day long. You are obsessed with me. I genuinely think you get no pussy.
And I think it's hilarious that she's pointing out Asmund, but Legal Mindset talked about her, Moist Critical talked about her, Tectone talked about her.
You in love with me, bro.
Sexual assault extraordinaire on the side of the street. And I apologize for you guys having to listen to this thing.
They immediately, after checking my receipt, and it's like, we missed this. We have a video.
Yeah.
They show me the fucking video?
Yeah.
The alleged video that they're talking about. You know when you turn everything around and you show the barcode and you lay it out? Like you're in a...
You stole the scissors. Do you remember whenever I was saying people that do content like this, there is an escalation trap that eventually leads them to law enforcement? Manifested this like a motherfucker, man.
I show every barcode. I'm going, boom, boom, boom.
Well, apparently not. Very clearly, if you got arrested and you spent the night in jail over a $4 thing of scissors.
Maybe it wasn't Asmund that got you arrested. Maybe it was the fact that whoever the shop owner is kind of keeps up with, you know, what were current events, and they know you, and they were specifically eyeballing you because you've got a history of stealing shit on stream.
with the red barcode scanning thing. Boom, boom, boom,
This
boom,
is
boom,
so
boom, boom.
embarrassing. This is.
Buddy, I missed one. I literally by accident went like this, and I went boom, 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 and I looked at a screen to check something, and I went boom, boom, boom.
Here is the funny thing about this. You don't go to jail for stealing a $4 pair of scissors, but you do if the accumulated value of things that you have stolen over time goes over a certain threshold that puts you into a different category of theft.
Yep.
So this might have been the scissors that broke the camel's back.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, no bullshit. Like, no bullshit. Like, I have never been wronged in that way. I was like, are you serious?
Wronged. I mean, I don't know about that.
Never been wronged in that way?
Officer, are you seeing what I'm seeing? And he's like, it was an honest mistake, but the guy wants you in the precinct. I'm like, what? Who's the guy?
Dude, he has to be a viewer, right?
He goes, the guy in the store. I'm like, the guy in the store want me in the
Yo,
precinct?
what a great way to, like, sell your merchandise. Be like the store that put Nina Lynn in jail for 24 hours.
He's like, yeah, we just bring you back. And you just scan those items. But the guy wants you in the precinct. I'm like,
Probably because you've caused problems in that same location before, and karma is real in the way that if you continuously shit where you sleep or shit where you buy scissors, you eventually will have people tired of it and they will want you gone.
Your ass gonna get got.
that's how I know that guy wants Osama Gold, bitch. That's how I know.
Osama Gold? Osama Gold.
And they will want you gone.
That's how I know that guy wants Osama Gold, bitch. That's how I know.
Osama Gold? I mean, my beard is getting pretty big, but is it that bad now? Jesus.
That's how I know that guy wants Osama Gold. That's how I know you a weirdo ass motherfucker. I was like, what?
My man. If this dude watches me, we got a VIP.
You know, I love it whenever I see people that are letting other people live rent-free in their heads. Bro, they just popping up shop, man. It doesn't even matter. Every time she's talking about stuff, she's always looking over her shoulder at the Osama Gold. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
But hey, I would have bought all the scissors on the shelf. No cap, I would have just like, fuck
No,
you.
that's not true. Yeah, exactly. You would have bought all the scissors on the shelf. You would have caused the big issue. He read you like a book. He looked at you. He said, that bitch is annoying and crazy. I'm going to call the police on her and have them get rid of her. She got that mad and blamed it on me. She's a thief. She's been caught stealing multiple times. Yeah, let me go back and show you guys this.
Guess how much I paid? $3.99.
This is the same bitch. See, look. See how many times?
They're coming. Hide the stuff.
This bitch is so retarded that she's gonna end up in jail. She is. Again. No, sorry. Excuse me. End up in jail again. She's gonna end up in jail again.
And it would be a better place on earth if she was in jail, honestly.
But since this little weasel decided to go and make another tweet about me today, you really thought you were gonna talk, you were gonna say something else. You were gonna do something else. It wasn't enough for you to just complain, but now you've got to go. See, the reason, and then we'll watch the cop video after this. Okay, you had to. This is what you, and I didn't want to do this. I didn't want. I did. For the record, I didn't want to have to do this to him.
It's always funny when corporate shills are raging at gamers for not buying the latest slop. For
Some Asmongold fans come into your chat, YouTube chat, because we liked Mixtape. I promise you, we don't care that you hate our content, LOL. If someone said, KF sucks. Oh, Kinda Funny. That's the name of the channel. Well, if you don't care, then don't leave a post about it. Just don't make a post about it.
Oh, how dare you do that? You must be such a chud. So we got Asmongold getting called out. This is a devastating day for the guy. It's never happened to him before. What's he going to do? Well, Asmongold did respond. Let's get the context. I taken a look at the tweet he's responding to, that being from Andy Cortez. This guy who I believe works on Kinda Funny podcast or something like that.
I think they should be sued for false advertising. I've never seen a single clip from their thing. It's funny unless I'm laughing at them.
Jesus, man.
I feel
so. What, these guys are mad because Asmon pulled up their mixtape like score or something? I'm sorry, but like, dude, if you think that mixtape is good, you need to be put in like an insane asylum. Like, skip the whole mental institute. You need to go to the asylum, bro. Like, they need to give you a padded room. Mixtape wasn't even a game. It was a fucking movie. Like, it's not... It's so much so a movie that they're trying to put it in theaters. I mean... But you want to try and blame Asmongold because he pointed something out and now you're getting hate? You're on the internet. Have you not had to deal with hate before? Bro, that's a natural way of life. Like, how much of a fucking pussy do you have to be if you getting called out by a streamer and you getting a bunch of hate, bro? Like,
yeah, I mean, how do you name yourself that?
Also, used to work at Rooster Teeth, which...
Really well, now we making sense now. Okay. Now we're making sense.
Up, actually,
if you don't know, Rooster Teeth was another channel. It made shows like Ruby, and there was like a Halo series that they had made, Red versus Blue. That bitch got shut the fuck down. Because it got corporized. That's why I got
Andy
corpoed.
Cortez writes, some Asmongold fans came into our YouTube chat because we liked mixtape.
Shouldn't have done it.
I promise you, we don't care that you hate our content, lol. If someone said...
Oh, W10 Jules by Anthony Weed. Anthony Weed.
Sucks. Also, I watch a racist, rotting subhuman that's ugly as heck talk for hours a day. Dude, good. LMAO. Stay away from us.
This is the guy that today was trying to farm sympathy because my viewers were mean to him. This is the exact same guy. He has no problem insulting me, trying to like bring my life into it, bring my personal appearance into it, everything like that. And then he wants to act like a victim.
You know why? You know why? Because that's all they have. When you know that they know that you know what they're saying is bullshit, you have them by the balls. That's why they start insulting you. Because that's the only thing they have left. That's it. Well, I like this game. Really? This game sucks and everyone else seems to think the same. Why did you like the game? Oh, well, fuck you. Well, hold on, wait a minute now.
Because somebody called him a mean word. What a little rat.
Stay away from us, please. I'm laughing at the end there because I could already imagine, like, as this dude's typing it out, it's literally the meme with, like, the mask in front. Yeah. Like, I'm not mad. He's, like, seething behind the mask.
Of course he's
So
mad.
They were doing their show, KF meaning kind of funny. They're doing their show. They get some people that are trolling them. Apparently, they're Asmongold fans. I don't know if that's confirmed or not. That's what they're saying,
probably
though.
were.
And you know, like, you could probably hate Asmon for going to this guy's channel and making fun of him for liking mixtape. But you have to realize that if given the chance, they would do the exact same to any small content creator. That's exactly what they would do to try and shut you down.
He wants to tweet about it. He rages on Twitter.
They
tags
did.
Asmongold.
They've
also
done it
ends up
before.
locking the responses as well. And let's take a look at some of the clips from this show. But first, I've had Asmon's response on screen. I know I've been blocking it the whole time. Thank you for your patience. Here we go. Let's take a look. Asmon goes on to write, if you tag me in a post like this, it lets me reply, by the way. I know when you make a post with limited replies, the intent is to create a safe space where no one can be mean to you, so I thought you should know. If you need any more Twitter or YouTube advice, feel free.
My advice, by the way. He did. He took my advice because his recent posts that he made about me.
He locked the replies.
His recent post, he didn't tag me.
Asmongold, not racist. According to two of his fans that DM'd me, pics of him from his childhood, who he had a black friend. The other 12 people that DM'd me called me variations of N-word, gay slur. I'm not gonna say these slurs, man. And some threatened, wished for ICE to send me back to Mexico. Yo! Yo!
He made another hate post about me, and you can see that I'm not tagged.
Like Andy Cortez didn't like this response. He didn't like the offer.
He's luring.
Oh, by the way, check out this immense
That's
ratio.
right, he's luring.
Asmon got 52,000 likes. Andy Cortez initial tweet, 5,700 likes.
Because nobody likes people like Andy. That's why nobody watches him. That's nobody likes you Like you're obnoxious, you're nasty, you're unlikable, you're weird. I think that also you don't like good video. You like mixtape. That's cringe. Who the fuck likes mixtape?
Mixtape is such a garbage fucking game, dude. It's so garbage. It's so cringy. It's disgusting. It's not a game. It's a fucking live action movie. I mean,
and it only gets worse from there.
I mean, not a live action movie, interactive movie. Like,
as mentioned, Andy Cortez wasn't happy with Asmon's response. He actually made not just one, not just two, but three responses.
I didn't even read these. Oh.
You're scared to
talked about somebody being racist or whatever. Like, I don't really... So whenever you farm hate on somebody and then you want to say that they're right, I mean, like, what are we doing? What a weirdo.
You're totally just his worshippers. But why would someone be so welcoming of so many racists in their fan base?
I hate to break it to you, but you probably have racist people in your fan base and you don't even realize it. Like, I'm sorry, but you're never really going to control all of your audience. That's just how it is. You're trying to act like a content creator can control what every single person that watches them can think and say. Well, you can control what they say to you, but if you ban them off your... Let's say I banned somebody in chat, and I banned them because they were being racist towards this egghead, right? And then they go to that egghead, and they're even more mad because they got banned off their favorite creator, and now they're trying to, you know, threaten them, and then, like, threaten them and call them names, and then this egghead decides that he's gonna, you know, blame the content creator, and it's like, dude, you can't blame the content creator for that. That's not his fault. That's your own fault.
Wait, I've never even talked about somebody being racist or whatever. Like, I don't really... So whenever you farm hate on somebody and then you want to say that they're being racist back to you, I really don't give a shit. I don't, because you decided to attack me. And actually, that's not true. I attacked you. But then you attacked me back. I don't care. I'm not responsible for what other people say.
Exactly.
I'm not going to apologize for it. I'm a victim. You had no problem.
You're on the internet, man. You're on the internet. That's what happens when you're on the internet. Get used to it. You're going to have people that are going to... It's crazy to me. This guy has been on the internet for as long... Like, all the way back in Rooster Teeth. Like, how do you... He has to have been on the internet for at least 15 years by now. And you haven't gotten a single piece of hate, like, at all? Come on, man.
Me on a
There's
deep
no way.
Not deep. On a personal level. You decided to get personal, but then when people got personal to you, you think that you can play the victim card because you're calling what they said racist.
It's literally crybullying. That's what it is.
How it works to me. I don't give a fuck. You shouldn't have been talking shit.
Gonna return to all of that.
This is the definition of a crybully.
It is. It's crybullying.
Let's get some more context, though. This seems to be what got
We're gonna move on from this. This is just... It's so brain dead.
Update video about me. Guys.
What is this?
This is the last video on the topic.
Asmongold, my life is over, and the loser Tectone.
This is his last video.
Oh.
Fries are in the bag, boys. I lost everything. My wife did just leave me as well. It's over, and I...
This is somebody else, isn't it? This is something else. I don't care about this either.
What do you...
This is something else. I don't know what the fuck that is, but what is this? So he didn't go live yesterday, but I see that he made a video. What's this about?
Hi guys, it's me again, and today we've got a little bit of a situation. I took the day off, but apparently the world didn't. I woke up and I read Bungie decided to kill Destiny 2 so Marathon can die. And I figured, you know what? This is perfectly the opportunity for me to talk...
We already talked about it, guys. We already talked about that. Let's keep moving on. The fuck? Man, we got a problem on our hands. It's only... Oh, man. We in trouble now. We're running out of shit to watch now. Uh-oh. Hold on. I didn't click anything. Bro, what the fuck? I hate this. I hate this so much. Come on. You already watched Frogan. There was somebody else. Tozy, that's right. I wanted to see Clav.
Things just keep getting worse for the now infamous IRL streamer known as Clavicular, because he was just charged for the time he live streamed himself mag dumping into an alligator back in March. And that is just like one of multiple legal battles that he's currently facing right now. And despite settling on one of these charges, he's still so far from being in the clear. And honestly, we've been watching this very slow train wreck for a while now, but for each day that goes by, it seems like the train is slowly speeding up towards its inevitable collision. Because at this point, the dude has made his life infinitely harder than what it has to be. Because in addition to being banned
Look,
on
I didn't mean to do
YouTube,
that. I'm sorry.
He's also still has an ongoing civil lawsuit over alleged battery and fraud, a possible, county battery case now due to the fight allegations, and now on top of everything, the alleged reckless firearm discharge where he mag dumped into an alligator. We have to say alleged because it hasn't been proven in a court of law, but unfortunately for Clavicular, he did live stream himself doing
the UFOs?
it. Now, obviously, a lot of people are going, well,
did they bring out new UFO stuff? Hold on. I'm sure that they should have, right? Oh, damn, a NASCAR driver died. I'll comb through this later. Let's do this one.
Well, the alligator might have not been alive. Apparently, that doesn't matter too much for Florida. And then you also have a bunch of people claiming that...
Well, the issue with it is, like, the skin coloration on the alligator was obviously rotten. Like, not the skin, but the leather. Like, the leather was ruined.
That he was also firing at a drone in that same stream, so...
that's the big one.
That also is illegal, and I don't know where that's going. Regardless, none of it's good. Because that's just like way too many charges for one single person to get in, what, less than a year? The dude's essentially been relevant for, again, less than a year.
Yeah, but the thing is that it's different charges. And he's also rich. So, like, I mean, I don't really see him going to jail. But because it's Florida, but who knows?
Year. And this is all while he's supposed to be getting sober and also taking better care of himself because, he also live streamed himself ODing.
Yeah, but the thing is like, that happened after. He said he was going to take care of himself and do better after he OD'd on stream. Like, you can't say that, and then you have to put it into context, man.
So maybe a reasonable person would think it might be a good idea to take a little bit of a break, put the camera down for a couple weeks.
I think that's a bad idea. Anytime a content creator stops making content, that's whenever everything stops. You fall out of the algorithm, you fall out of viewership. Like, that's not what you should do. I'm sorry. I don't like this whole mentality that these other content creators have made of, well, maybe you should take a break. That's the last thing you should do. You know why? Because that green's going to stop flowing. That's why. Like, no.
Especially since he says that he struggles to stream and interact socially sober.
But yeah, man, I ain't going to be doing any more substances for a little while. Hopefully for forever.
But what does he do? Absolutely not that, because at this point, it seems like Clavicular has no choice but to continue the show.
As you guys know, I'm quite brutal without that. So that's, I think I have to figure something else out.
But I mean, hey, if you ask me, that kind of sounds like the definition of what he calls jester maxing, because the dude is actively destroying his own life for the sake of it.
You know what's kind of crazy? Is that what Clav was doing was normal. And obviously it shouldn't be. But it's called like the drug triangle or the streamer triangle or some shit like that. That like you take like a whole bunch of drugs to stream and stuff. I don't know I don't remember exactly what it's called. What is it called whenever it's like some kind of triangle thing where a streamer takes X amount of drugs to get through a stream? The drug pyramid, which refers to a stack of various substances, typically mix of stimulant, depressant, and focus aids, used to stay awake through 24+ hour live broadcasts. That's literally what it's called. It's called the drug pyramid. Like apparently it's very normalized in the streaming atmosphere.
His own content. But regardless, I mean, I have no doubts his legal fees are really starting to pile up, and if he continues to get in trouble or banned from more social media websites, he could lose potentially all of his income, or at least his main source, which it seems
it probably is. It's probably based on the same foundation as like what college kids do. It probably is, actually.
Because the dude for a while now has essentially had a mandatory hour of spinning slots on his stream.
So we got 1 hour gamble, then.
Oh, so he's on Rumble or Kick then. If you have a contract on Rumble or Kick, usually they're like, you gotta play slots for an hour, and we'll give you like a couple mil for this contract.
We out. Gamble then IRL. All right, that's the difference. That's the difference between us and YTG.
But in my last video, we talked about the speculation online that he might have actually lost his stake deal since he canceled his stake leaderboards in his Discord. But I mean, honestly, I don't know why he would still be gambling on stake on stream if they weren't still paying him, unless he lost like the main aspect of his deal and now he's just running off of affiliates. I don't know how the deals are structured, but I'm doubtful that he lost that deal now.
It's whatever his contract says. Because if they break it, then he can sue them, and if he breaks it, they can sue him. So he's probably just trying to fulfill the obligations of the contract. And Stake wants him. Stake is a part of Kick, by the way. And Kick wants him to just continue gambling, doing the gamble on stream, and they'll probably just end up canceling the contract when it's done, and then they'll go their separate ways.
I mean, the dude is just so lost for content at this point that he just wants his fans to come up with ideas for him while he gets facials and recycles the very tired format of bringing on random dudes to his live stream to, I guess, dehumanize or speed date OF girls.
Like, what is this? This is like very you do know who you're speaking to right now, innit?
I feel like you don't know who you're speaking to.
I'm speaking to an I know exactly who I'm speaking to. What the f are you talking about?
I know, but like,
he knows you? All of them in there have to you or thought about to you at some point. We know who we're talking
Hey,
to.
don't disrespect me. I've not souped that low.
I feel like we both this into existence. She's here right now, innit? Something had to have happened.
You're much better in person.
What?
You're much better in person.
Batter?
Yeah.
Damn!
Well, gonna charge it back.
So what kind of things are you into?
I don't really want to talk to you after you said that. That was so mean.
OF girl rejects him, and they're like, why would you reject him? And then they're like, yeah, because he's a normal dude. And then he's like, well, if you mogged and you were rich, you would get her. Yeah, he's done that so many times now that even his own viewers in his chat have started to become pretty disenchanted with how short and flat out boring his streams feel. But I guess right now he's probably a little bit more worried about if he's
He kind of doesn't have a choice because he can't get into any more trouble right now. Like, you're trying to hate on him, but he's doing the best he can with what he has. Like, whatever I know right now it's kind of fucking boring, but whenever I get enough money, I'll want to start doing giveaways and, like, breaking shit on stream, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be the over the top, you know? Like, I even thought, like, what would be really fucking fun is, like, if I had a stream where, like, maybe one day I got, like, really angry at something and I pulled out, like, an AK and, like, shot the screen. I thought maybe that would be funny as fuck. Like, not, like, in an apartment, but if, like, I got a house and I prepped for it, right? Something like I had, like, pre-watched a video or something. Kind of like how Kai Sanat did, where, was it Kai? It was either Kai or Charlie, where, they left the room and then they blew the room up, but it was, like, Mr. Beast that helped them or some shit like that. Like, that's the kind of shit I want to do. I think that shit would be fun. Like, hardcore reaction style, but then mixed in with, like, the crazy wackiness of, like, Above and Beyond. That seems like a shitload of fun. It does.
He's spending time behind bars than his hair or jawline. But even though we covered him like a week ago when it became public knowledge that he had a civil lawsuit brought against him, allegedly for battery and fraud, believe it or not, there's more. Because today we're talking about an even newer legal problem that's arisen for Clap. You know, the one that we all predicted as soon as the clip came out, because everyone saw that was a terrible idea. So obviously, as many people expected, he was officially charged for his unlawful discharge of a firearm at the Wildlife Sanctuary on March 26th. And if you didn't know, alligator fishing is extremely regulated. And how would I know that? Well, I have a southern grandpa, and I do go down to the south quite often to go fishing. I was actually fishing there yesterday. I just flew back home today. But yesterday, I was actually out in Lake Eufaula, and I caught a few catfish. Look, here's a catfish I caught yesterday. It was kind of cool. Caught it off of a pole on a boat. Did we see a whole bunch of alligators? You bet. Did we mess with any alligators? Absolutely not. Because if you want to hunt alligators, it'd go through one of those lotteries and win that. Now, a lot of people are arguing, oh, but the gator, it could have not been alive. Apparently, that doesn't matter too much. As if that makes them exempt from any consequences. But the two other men there were also charged in this, so I bet they're very happy that he live streamed this to the world, because I feel like, unfortunately, if he didn't live stream this, no one would have known about it.
Two other people that were with him, including fellow kick streamer.
Watch that.
Discharging a firearm in public can lead to imprisonment upon hours of content that he live streamed that day. And then I guess we'll also find out if he pleads guilty or not. Something tells me though he's probably gonna fight this, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. Dude will probably be fighting this tooth and nail, or veneer and acrylic, as the Looksmaxers might be doing. Anything to save himself from the jail time, because if he goes to jail, that's gonna be really bad for business, because obviously he live streams for money. If the live stream is off, he stops making money, especially after the YouTube ban. So, anything...
What? Oh, that's right. He did, didn't he? He did get banned on YouTube.
Keeps him from live streaming is extremely bad for his career. And then, of course, speaking of distractions from live streaming, all of this also comes immediately after he was hit with that civil lawsuit that I covered just a week ago. And that was filed by the female Looksmaxer, Alexandra Mendoza, at the end of April. And I'm not going to go through all the details again, but in short, it does not look good for him. Because again, his main problem is he live streamed himself doing half of what she's alleging. So, that's going to be really hard to fight in court. But possibly even more sad than, I guess, the legal stuff for Clavicular is just the private falling outs that have been reportedly happening left and right because of his antics. His own family is now pretty much snubbing him. His PR rep quit. And at this point, a lot of his viewers are starting to get really fed up with him. So, I mean, he's been forced to, I guess, scrape the bottom of the barrel, but we all know that even the shocking OF speed dating content does get old. Viewers want talking about is how the judge apparently looked better than Clavicular. Yeah, that just shows how cooked we are.
Oh, that's right.
Little did I know.
Yeah, the judge that was at the trial, you know, doing the whole judge thing, looked like a massive Chad.
This whole, you know, Looksmax rating scale, and his audience is trying to use this Looksmax rating scale.
I think that it's just a bunch of streamer drama. I'm sure Clav will be fine. I mean, this is just, you know, some other YouTuber that's trying to throw some shade on another YouTuber. I mean, or streamer. I guess he really can't be a YouTuber anymore. It's happened when you get banned. But like at the end of the day, I don't think it's the end of Clav. I think it's just another fucking step. Just another step stool. That's all it is. All right, y'all know what time it is. We got another Nick Shirley video, guys. Another beautiful day. Minnesota fraud empire is failing. More people going to jail. I love to see it.
Back with the legend, David. Today's a big day because today here in Minnesota, over 10 people are being charged for fraud that they have committed here inside the state of Minnesota. And a few of these people are being autism and daycare.
I can't wait till I get my Leering hoodie, dude. I got one of these coming in the mail. I got this exact one coming in the mail.
Dollars in autism fraud. And one of the main ladies in the video that me and David made, she has been caught with over $4 million. Her last year her daycare received 3.67.
Big fucking surprise. The people that are committing fraud that Nick Shirley covered are going to jail. Man. Wow, guys! All the way for new here, sub to the channel, hit like on the stream. We're here every single day, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Check out those jewels. Those jewels help out with them views. Check out the Discord that's currently being built up like a big bad beast by Rachel and Sticks.
And now she has been criminally charged for child care fraud here inside the state of Minnesota. And
my goal with the RGB lights is to eventually overload the Texas power grid. I haven't gotten there quite yet, but we'll get there. Don't worry about it.
Highest amount of fraud that's ever been charged inside of this.
Maybe I'll do that for like a 24-hour stream if I ever get that amount of money. That'll be one of the things I'll put on the back burner. along with the palette of keyboards.
This is Ilhan Omar's district here in Minnesota, and on top of that, they're bringing about 2 new cases of fraud that have actually never been criminally charged inside of the Medicare programs here inside of Minnesota. This is a big deal. David, you're here with us. What does this say?
This is phenomenal to see the progression that things are happening after the release of our videos. And that woman who was criminally charged, by the way, she was caught at the airport with a one-way ticket to London. She was getting out of Dodge, and they stopped her. And now she's been charged not only with the Feeding Our Future fraud, but she's the first person charged with child care fraud. It's a big deal.
This is a big deal, and they're going to be doing these press conferences right now. We're going to be breaking it all down. We're going to be interviewing people like Dr. Oz and also A.G. Collins, who's actually the head of...
Clav didn't actually kill that alligator. That alligator was already dead. That's the thing.
Fraud Task Force. He's the Attorney General of the
It was
Fraud Task
rotting.
Force, so we're going to be interviewing him as well. And right now, because of the celebration that's taking place, the layers are layering the hard way. We're doing 25% off the entire site, so you can go to antifraudclub.com and use code...
Bro, where do these deals come from? Bro, I spent like $89 on that damn hoodie.
Leering, and you're gonna get 25% off. And now let's see what the people have to say. Look at all the press. Look at them. Look at them. Look at all these fools that never actually reported on the fraud that's taking place. So here they are, and look, we even have our op. We even have our op, CNN, right there. She investigated me versus investigating the fraudsters. In fact, her investigation...
Oh, that's right. She was one of the schizos that tried to blame Nick Shirley. You know what's even funnier is that another another journalist from a big media company, I think it might have been CNN, went to try and discredit Nick Shirley and ended up finding a whole bunch of fraud themselves. It's kind of funny how that works, isn't it?
Fraud was to call the fraudsters and say, hey, are you guys committing fraud? And obviously they said no, but we know that it was different because we did the real work.
We're from CNN. Can we talk to you? This is MAGA YouTuber Nick Shirley.
You see how they worded that shit? This is MAGA YouTuber. Oh, this is MAGA YouTuber. But you noticed how quickly everyone shut the hell up? The minute that people started going to jail and pleading guilty to fraud in Minneapolis. You see how quick that happened?
Back at a daycare in Minnesota, he alleged was a fraudulent facility in a now viral video. How do you know that all the allegations that you're making are true?
How do I know that they're true? Well,
no, I didn't order that hoodie. I ordered one off of this. The one you showed me was actually quite a while. You realize that I ordered the Nick Shirley hoodie almost a month ago? I'm kind of on like a no spending thing right now, so I'm not trying to spend any more money. I'm in recoup phase, so
you guys,
I'm trying to recoup.
And then you guys can go ahead and make your own analysis.
We're coming so we can make our own analysis. Are you 100% sure?
I ordered that fucking hoodie on like April 21st.
Yeah, I am 100% sure I'm true.
CNN is looking into Shirley's claims.
Hi, my name's Whitney Wild. I'm a correspondent for CNN.
We reached out to several of the daycares featured in the now viral video. Only one daycare facility answered and said they are a legitimate business.
And now it's spread throughout.
Yeah, those fucking comics, dude. You know what really sucks? Is I was gonna go this weekend, but I was like, nope, I'm not gonna do it. There's an alien egg, right? An alien egg from like the Alien show that has the face crawler crawling on it. And that thing is like this fucking big, bro. It's like that tall. And it's like $250, and I'm like, dude, I want that shit so bad for the backdrop. Like, I was gonna like put it like over here, where like the fucking Elden Ring collector shit is, and that Xbox One. I was gonna put that shit right there, and have it in the backdrop. But I'm gonna have to wait at least a couple months while I recoup money. So,
the entire country, not just the U.S. We've heard from people from New Zealand, Australia, Sweden, Japan, everywhere. They're finding the same sorts of fraud.
These two people right here, we did the dirty work that all these people are supposed to do, but they didn't.
We did it.
Now let's see what they have to say.
Today, we are announcing criminal charges.
Oh yeah, there is the throne link. If you get anything in the throne link, like there's also the throne link on the fucking oh my god. In the description, there's a throne link. If you guys click on the throne link and y'all can like do crowdfunding for any of the items I got in the cart. There's hoodies, there's Magic the Gathering cards, there's other like collectible equipment stuff. If y'all crowdfund any of that shit, I'll open it up on stream. If y'all got any of the cards, I open that shit up on stream too. So like, yeah, don't forget about that throne link. I completely forgot about that throne link, honestly.
In Minnesota,
Completely forgot about that thing.
That targeted over 90 million.
But I ain't gonna lie though, what I'm really trying to aim for is more viewership, so that way YouTube can like fuck off and leave me alone. More viewership, like if you use the bits, not the bits, the jewels and stuff. I think at this point, it'd be a little bit better if y'all use the jewels to push the viewership into YouTube's algorithm. Honestly, that's kind of what I'm really looking for, you know?
Our cases
Yo, W2 Jewels from the soccer dude.
Managed Medicaid programs that have been systematically pilfered.
Thumbs up for 10 Jewels by the soccer dude. Yeah, Rachel hooked us up this morning too. Gold coin for 10 Jewels.
By fraudsters who treated fraud schemes that targeted over 90 million in
Jesus, bro, that is so much money.
Taxpayer.
Oh my God. W10 Jewels from White Horse
different
original
managed Medicaid programs that have been systematically pilfered by fraudsters who treated Minnesota-run programs as their personal.
Did I say that? W10 coin, 10 jewels from megabytes. I think I just said W10 for the gold coin. I didn't think I said megabyte.
One defendant is charged with defrauding the Integrated Community Supports Medicaid program. One patient was supposed to be receiving 24-hour care through this program.
10 jewels for the gold coin from a White House original.
But he was actually being serviced by a
White
fraudster.
Horse original. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I can't read.
And received no services. This patient was later found dead. Meanwhile, the architect of this fraud scheme was billing Medicaid as if he was providing care to this patient. The defendant even submitted a claim of over $400 for services he never provided the day before this man died.
Today's arrests represent the largest autism fraud bust in American history.
So they just went in and they announced.
But remember, guys, Nick Shirley was only trying to find little kids, man. How dare he, that sicko. Bro, Nick Shirley's a true fucking patriot. I'll be saying W Nick Shirley till the day I die, unless I come to find out he did something that was kind of nasty or some shit like that. But W Nick Shirley.
Cases, for instance, this is the biggest autism fraud that's ever been exposed in Minnesota, and I think potentially in the country, if I heard correctly. So right here, Robert Kennedy's showing this graph. 2020, it was all normal, and underneath the
Holy crap! Look at that, man. Yo, W10 Jewels, W2 Jewels from the soccer dude, W10 Jewels from Patriotic Boogar. Yo, that name is great. There's also something else. What is that? Oh, W Beastie Boy with the 440 jewels. Another Hoverman, Flow State for the 200 jewels. W Flow State. From Hooverman. Hoover Mom. Dude, holy shit. My eyesight is just dog shit today, bro.
Administration, the numbers just went through the roof, like exponentially without.
Oh yeah, W chat, man, y'all hooking it up today. Central Time. I'll probably be running a little bit later on the weekends. Later as in like streaming longer. So definitely stick around. I'll be here Monday. I think Monday is some kind of holiday or something like that. Yeah, I don't care. I'll still be here, so.
All fraud. All right, David, so they just had the largest autism fraud bust.
What I might do for Monday is I usually have like 2 videos and 2 shorts for the weekend. I might do the same thing for Monday, is make 2 videos and 2 shorts, and then I'll just react longer on Monday, so that way you guys can have a little bit more of a holiday. You know what I'm saying?
American History Future Learning Center, where they received $3.67 million. She's now been charged. What's your overall thoughts?
Yo, W2 Jewels from Magic Man, W Magic Man.
This is the
also
beginning.
check out that channel membership. We also have that channel membership, so please check it out.
And like I've always contended, when the dust settles on this fraud in Minnesota is going to be $80 billion going back to about 1988. And the speed with which these investigations are occurring is unprecedented. I'm shocked at how quickly they're making these
W
arrests.
high five by the Hoover mom. W 100 joules. W. Trying to think of a way to do a giveaway without having. It's kind of the whole point of doing a giveaway,
And they're
though.
going to find the money and the
I mean, you could do like digital games or like maybe like digital stuff like that. Could also link stuff. No, because that wouldn't work, huh? Well, what you could do is you could do like a PayPal thing where you pay people and then they can do whatever they want with the money. I don't know. But I don't have that kind of fun. We can't do no giveaways right now, guys. It might be a while before we get there, but I've only got like from what y'all saw whenever I got suspended on Twitch. Whenever I got suspended for the firearms thing on YouTube, I showed how much I made last month, which was like 400 and some change. This month I got like 600 and some change. It's going up. So that's good. That's damn good. Yeah, I am gonna pride myself for being the most transparent streamer. Like I don't see any reason why not. I mean, I don't have anything to fucking hide. I don't do anything. I'm a lazy fucking bum for the most part. I just chill, man. I do what I want when I want.
I don't
hurt nobody.
This morning, who jumped out of a 4-story building to escape.
Yeah, it looked like
So this dude jumped out of a 4-story building to try and escape.
Rest this morning, who jumped out of a 4-story building to escape.
Yeah, it looked like he broke his ankle or his leg because he was hobbling. So, and that's exactly what he deserves.
Mohammed Omar.
I agree.
The last name was Omar. What a coincidence.
Yes, what a coincidence.
So, Dr. Oz, we just had the press conference. The largest...
Holy shit, bro. He chit-chatting with Dr. Oz. Bro!
Autism fraud in America
Yo,
history.
y'all just wait till my hoodie gets in, bro. I'm gonna be wearing that bitch every day. That's gonna be my streaming hoodie, man. I'm gonna be wearing this bitch every fucking day.
Took place here inside of Minnesota. And there's a bunch of other fraud as well. One of the Lears as well was charged as well. What does this say about how the fraud was able to happen and then what you guys are doing now to make sure that it does not continue to happen?
When you have fraud of this magnitude, you can't play man-to-man. You need zone defense, which means an all-of-government approach. So when President
What the hell
Trump...
is this guy doing? What are you on about? You've been acting real weird up in here, bro. Hold on. He's been acting real weird. Did I miss something? Dr. Oz hoodie? That's not a Dr. Oz hoodie. That's a Nick Shirley Quality Leering Center, man. Where did that go? You want a debate? I never said anything about a debate. Your inability to realize they already identified you and were messing with your comment online. You want a debate, you go to people like Charlie Kirk, who have politicians, representatives, their interests. Nick and his followers aren't going to debate ideas with you. If you say something they don't like, they are going to bullshit you. Charlie Kirk and plenty of people taking bad. You meant talking bad. You missed an L. About him before his death. It was the constant death threats that escalated to the... Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, no, they should have been on top of the death threats, man. They still need to be doing that. If you're advocating for death and violence on online or like on a platform, you need to, like, the FBI need to show up at your door and you need to be arrested. If they do it to the right wing, they need to do it to the left wing. Like they do.
We're creating a White House anti-fraud task force, and he puts the vice president in charge of it. Everybody listens. So if I get called and I've got a little data that shows that there's something fishy going on with autism billing because it's gone from a few million to $400 million, which literally happened, I noticed that, but I got to do something with it. So I can call, for example, Department of Justice or the FBI or the Office of Inspector General, and I can get folks boots on the ground to go start knocking on the door.
I'm not mad at you or anything. I was just... Because I kept seeing you leaving some like really long-worded stuff, and I was like, what's he talking about? I see Charlie Kirk, and I was just making sure that you weren't like, you know, talking shit about a dead guy. That's all.
like you did, by the way. You're basically deputized because you were identifying clues that this was
You fine, man. You
legitimate
keep doing what you're
fraud
doing.
happening, not
You
just
ain't
some
in no
embarrassing
trouble.
numbers. And then you have Treasury involved because they can do forensic accounting and say, you know what, these lowlifes who are stealing money, they're bad. But what about the folks above them? The people who create the shell companies that hide the funds, they take it overseas, fund terrorist organizations. Who knows? You don't actually know the answer to these questions because you don't know where the money's going. But people who are sophisticated enough to defraud this government are often not from America. They're often foreign criminal organizations or even foreign governments. And that's why beginning to identify how the fraud happens is so important to us, because these guys, they've corrupted the system. They know how to take money out of the U.S. healthcare programs out there. We cannot, as Americans.
Yeah, and I wonder who told them how. That's the real question we should be asking here. Who the hell told them how to do it? Who told them how to do this?
Americans who love these programs and our fellow Americans, let them be hurt by this.
How essential are these programs actually? Because, I mean, think about how much money was gone to fraudsters. How did it go on for so long where people were able to steal, or where the budgets were able to go up by 1,000% when the enrollments didn't even go up? I know these are very important, but how was that happening where there was these huge increases in the budgets and where these fraudsters were literally just looting?
Nick, in our culture, when I look you in the eyes and I tell you I'm going to do something, you expect me to do it, and I hold you accountable as well. That's just who we are. During COVID, two major things happened. First, the government said we're not going to keep track for a while because there's a national emergency, but that taught people they could steal. And then we began to get politically correct about the
I don't think this is a product of COVID. Like, some of these businesses, especially if the LA one, a lot of those hospices have been around for like 10, 15 years. Back in like 2016, like 2016, I mean, like there's no reason. I'm sorry, but like not everything equates to COVID, dude. That's not how it works. It's obvious that this has been going on for a while. You just can't blame everything on COVID.
We're saying, which is specifically what happened here in Minnesota, which I heard from Faye, a whistleblower Democrat serving in the Department of Health here.
I don't think it's just Democrats doing this. I guarantee you there's a lot of Republican states that are doing it too. I just don't believe that it's just Democrats, bro. I just don't. I'm sorry. There's a lot of Republicans that are doing this too. We've got like all the India people that are here on these H-1B visas. I mean, we've got them here in Texas. Tyler Oliveira covered that one. I'm sorry. And then you've got like the I guess it was like a Jewish county or whatever that Tyler also covered. It's not just the blue states. That's kind of why I wish Nick Shirley would go to both. I wish that he would cover both, but he's only going to blue.
I was pointing out that there were problems happening, and not only were they not listening to me, they were scared. They didn't want to be accused as being racist. And then once people realized they couldn't speak about the truth, well, then everything gets hit.
This is what happens when they target communities for their own benefit. This is what happens when they scapegoat. And this is what happens when they no longer hide the idea of white supremacy.
And so
Yeah. You see how well that's working out for you, huh, Tim Walls? What's the matter? This like, how old is Nick Shirley? He's like, what, 22, 23? 23-year-old man, probably ain't even ever had a girl in his life. Down there in your state and exposing all this fraud, ruining your like 100,000 years of experience, bro, older than dust, trying to sit here and call people white supremacists. Fuck out of here with you, man. Your ass is cooked. That's why he dropped out of the next election. You done. That's it. You're done. He could have been the vice president. I want y'all to think about that while I'm using the bathroom. This dude could have been the vice president of the U.S. Tim Walz could have been the VP. Okay, we back. To be quite frank, I think Tim Walz needs to be in chains in a jail cell, but I don't think that's going to happen. Just like Ilhan Omar, I don't think that's going to happen either.
Witnessed a confluence of catastrophes that has allowed.
Sorry, but anytime someone wants to defund the Department of Homeland Security, we should just instantaneously charge them for treason.
Medicaid spending in the whole country to go up by 50% in the last 5-6 years. And we're seeing a fourfold increase in things like pharmaceutical spending. Again, those are programs you can defraud more readily.
How's it going, Wicked West?
Let me give you a couple numbers because I think this will actually, at some point, it gets almost entertaining that it could get this bad. 1/3 of all hospices in the entire country are in Los Angeles. Again, how many people?
Even though Florida is the retirement capital. You remember whenever we first saw this video and I had so many commenters that were like, but if somebody hope it was such a bigger state, it's such a bigger state, then why the hell are they all congregated to one fucking section? There's like 98 or 89 facilities in one section. Like, what do you mean, dude?
In LA, hospices.
Hey, what are you talking about, bro?
They've defrauded that program. In New York State, the #1 job in the entire state is now being a personal care service worker, which is, again, the core of your question. These are jobs your family would do for you normally, like carrying the groceries upstairs or driving you to a doctor's office or giving you a place to stay if you're down and out. Now we're just paying people to do that, so it's a jobs program. And so you begin to, as an American, question who was keeping track. And let me just answer
and it really sucks because these job programs like this, those things are awesome. If they were used the way they should have been and they were regulated and looked after the way they should have been, they would have been great for the state. They really would have been. But unfortunately, there's a lot of corrupt individuals that just don't care. They just don't care.
Question for you real quick. My agency, who was in charge of at least doing the early warning, just looking at the numbers, was basically told, don't go after these bad guys. You got more important things to do. You got to just sign more people up for these programs. And so the total number of people involved in Medicaid fraud in our program integrity unit, 6 people. Just think of that. For the entire almost $1 trillion program, allocating money to all these programs, some of which are suspect, as you point out, there are 6 people in charge of it. That's not an accident. That's, effectively, it's either malevolent, but malevolently ignoring reality, or you just didn't care.
And for instance, a lot of this fraud, like you said there, a lot of it's being done by people who aren't even from the United States. The Chinese mafia in New York City, the Russians in California.
I didn't know anything about the Chinese mafia in New York. What? Wait, what? Yo, Nick Shirley got some more videos coming out. Is this like a foreshadowing?
In the United States, the Chinese mafia in New York City, the Russians in California, the Armenians as well. Here you had the Somalians in Minnesota. And we have David here with us. And David, how did you see this fraud? Because if it wasn't for you, a lot of this stuff would not be happening. If it wasn't for you noticing that there's no children at the daycare, how did you notice the involvement of, for instance, the Somali population come in and loot and steal from Americans?
Well, I started to see this prevalence of these childcare facilities around my office, and they're always in these dark, dingy buildings. And I said, well, who's running all these childcare? Why do we need all these childcare facilities? So that's what started me looking into what's going on here, how many kids are going there. And so I'd go early in the morning, no kids. I'd go in the afternoon, no kids, no footprints in the snow. So when I started looking at the ownership of the childcare facilities, I said, they're all Somali. And so then I said, well, I'm seeing all these vans driving around, and it's a Somali driver, and there's never any passengers. So
they did. To the states like Minneapolis and California, they did cut off the programs. I've seen a couple press conferences of Tim Walz crying like a bitch because he's like, there are people that need these programs that aren't getting them. And it's like, well, if you had maintained a better eye on the fraud that was going on, then they wouldn't have had to cut it off. Like, what did you think was going to happen, man? They have to make sure that the people that are getting it actually are just like need it and are deserving of it. You can't just have a bunch of people that are flooding into your state getting a whole bunch of welfare programs that they don't deserve because they don't even have a job. They're not even here legally, yet somehow they're able to get all this free shit. Like, dude, like...
I started looking at that, and then I realized it was autism, and that's why I depicted it as a wheel of fraud with the non-emergency medical transportation as a hub, and then childcare is a fraud, autism's a fraud, a spoke of fraud on the wheel. And I realized this thing was so gigantic, it was like trying to wrestle a greased hippo.
I'm not sure.
and I knew it wouldn't work if I tried to tackle the whole thing. So I had to pick a pressure point, and that pressure point was childcare, because I knew people were going to be pissed when they saw what was going on with childcare. And then we moved into the non-emergency medical transportation, and you can see the results now, and it spawned not just a nationwide, but a worldwide investigation by people like us into fraud.
And do you think it's safe to say that the local government, Tim Waltz, Ilhan Omar, Keith Ellison, they were complicit in allowing specifically the Somali population go through and commit this fraud because they knew they could then call out people for being a racist or Islamophobic?
There's no question that was a culture. Certainly,
I kind of wonder how much of this is going to collapse whenever the IRGC surrender. Because they already found the money trail that led from the Minneapolis fraud back to a terrorist organization in Somalia. But I wonder if that terrorist organization has any ties back to Iran. I wonder. It makes you really wonder what exactly is going on behind the curtain. Like, what would it have to take to be the fly on the wall during that not that press conference, but that briefing,
within the department in charge of these programs that stymied open talk. You were intimidated if you said anything that was even a little bit deemed as politically incorrect. And this specific issue around racism, which I again heard from Faye, was the biggest insult that you could ever make, is to call someone a racist. And I think the biggest insult is that you're a liar and a cheat, and you're taking advantage of your fellow men and trying to hurt them. And the fact that they lost their priorities on these issues, to me, is very concerning. It's one of the reasons that we've been, actively looking at how we can investigate these programs more effectively. And to protect the federal taxpayer, we've had to look at what's been
Did
submitted.
Minnesota turn red? Didn't Minnesota turn red? Is Minnesota red now? The new redistricting map. Let me see if I can find it. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Oh, nope, it is red. It's red from the redistricting map that's out right now. Yeah, it's red.
To us and defer in this state, in Minnesota, defer $350 million. But in California, which might be the varsity team, the amount of problems we saw there forced us to defer $1.34 billion. That's a lot of money. That's just for the quarter, by the way. So these are the kinds of numbers we're talking about. Can I just give you an affordability nexus here, just to sort of put it in everyone's mind? Because a lot of people watching now, I hope, are working their tails off, but the belief that one day, when they get to age 65, they could retire and enjoy the bountiful benefits of Medicare. A beautiful safety net system, crown jewel of our program, that will help you through all your healthcare expenses when you're getting to the retirement age. The life
that's kind of the reason why the U.S. needs to implement voter ID. There's no reason why America doesn't have voter ID. There's none whatsoever.
So that program is so short now that a lot of people your age, Nick, don't think it's going to be there for them. Do you have an opinion? Do you think Medicare will be there for you?
At this rate,
no. It's not. It's not going to be there for us. That's the thing. That's the big problem with it, is that you've got all these illegals and all these immigrants that are zapping away all of the Medicare, Medicaid, the everything. They're zapping away all the healthcare systems we have because they're being abused. And the thing is that the individual states are supposed to have checks and balances to this, but they're not doing it because of corruption. And it sucks. It sucks.
You get looted.
Completely.
I mean, unless you do something about it, we're not going to have it.
Well, I'm going to make this commitment because I've run these numbers. If we can take out the fraud from Medicare, just the Medicare, not the whole $100 billion.
Did I say healthcare? I didn't mean to say healthcare. I mean, y'all know what the fuck I mean.
I'm not. Y'all
know what I mean.
We will double the life expectancy of the Medicare Trust Fund. That's the part of your paycheck that you pay every month or every week towards making sure that you have Medicare coverage for the country. We will double the life expectancy of that. So you'll have it, your kids will have it, and hopefully their kids will have it. And we don't have to charge you extra tax. We don't have to go after anyone's home. We don't have to, knock out people from playing in the game of life in America. We just have to take the fraud out.
Yeah,
that's
but
our job.
it's been one
our
of those
duty,
mornings,
our
I'll say
responsibility.
that.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Dr. Oz. And now we're going to go talk with Attorney McDonald about specifically what
Oh, damn, we got Attorney McDonald now.
found here in Minnesota. Thank you very much.
God bless you.
The fraud here in Minnesota has been going on for so long, for so many years, and today, finally, these fraudsters are held accountable. What exactly did you guys get these fraudsters on?
Today is we've announced charges against 15 fraudsters here in Minnesota who were defrauding 7 different programs, Medicaid programs.
Get fucked, you fucking losers, man.
And also a child care funding program here in the state of Minnesota. There's a range
Oh,
of...
but remember, it was all debunked. They showed camera footage of 5 seconds of kids going inside of the daycare. Oh, it's all been debunked. It's all been debunked. Oh, it's been debunked.
charges for these defendants, including healthcare fraud, conspiracy to commit healthcare fraud, wire fraud, and other fraud charges. Most of these charges, they'll carry maximum sentences of 5 years up to 20 years. And as we heard earlier today...
Great. Now what you need to do is buy Little St. James Island and airdrop them on there so we're not paying for them.
The architect of the Feeding Our Futures case was sentenced this morning for her role in defrauding USDA, and she was sentenced to 41 years in
get fucked.
prison for her conduct being the ringleader over that.
Great. Now that you've got the racial part of that out of the way, maybe it's time that you start, also locking up the other people that were involved with that, the ones that she was saying that didn't speak English. What about them? Are we just going to continue to attack the white people in this like always?
And so there's 15 people charged, a few arrests. One man jumped out of a 4-story building.
Yeah.
Last name Omar. Don't know if that's a coincidence or not with Ilhan, but he jumped out of a 4-story building.
Is that the guy?
Omar. Don't know if that's a coincidence or not. Charged, a few arrests.
Oh,
One man jumped
the
out
last
of a
name.
4-story building.
Yeah.
Last name's Omar. Don't know if that's a coincidence or not with Ilhan, but he jumped out of a 4-story building. And now, can you kind of get into specifics of, like, we know there's autism fraud, we know there's a child care fraud.
Yeah.
What was the other fraud that these people were committing?
Oh, there was the transportation fraud, right? So they would buy a bunch of cars or like a fleet of cars, or they would sit there and collect dust to, like, it was another form of fraud, right?
So the fraud today was, it did involve autism. It involved in-home health services and also the housing stabilization services program. So that involved helping place homeless into homes.
Oh, yeah, you mean their voter base, right? The people that they get to sign these voter registration forms last minute using cigarettes and alcohol and pay cards as a bribe, right? Those ones?
The core of it involves home health services for the elderly or the disabled. And so you have folks who will start a business to then be capable of billing Medicaid. They have to go out, they have to actually find real people. They got to find real patients who actually need these services. They get them on their books, and then they fail to give them the actual services. But what do? They still send Medicaid the bill. And that's a scheme that we've seen here. We see it replicated across the country. We also brought charges in a child care center, in relation to a child care center today. And that's also a major focus of ours is the home health care programs, the food programs, the daycare programs, and then really everything else. But we see common themes of billing for services never provided, billing for patients that were never patients, or billing for children that were never children under the care of a particular daycare outfit.
I think something that's powerful about today is you're seeing actual synergy between a citizen like myself who went and exposed the fraud, and then the government coming in and stepping in. Because I think a lot of people feel like, oh, I can only do so much. Like, I'm just watching the news. What can I actually do? But you can actually go out and make a difference, and then the government can actually go in and do the prosecution. I had no idea when I went and made that video that all this would happen, but the government was watching because it is.
Yeah, you know why they know? They you know why they're watching you? Because they saw it. It went mega viral, and he had to post it on X because YouTube immediately slapped it down. It got like 300 and something million views on X. and on YouTube they slapped it down, and it didn't get anywhere near as many views. But that's okay. That's okay. The change still came, whether they wanted to silence it or not. The change still came. And you also know, because, you've got people like Tim Walz calling you a white supremacist, or someone like Gavin Newsom saying you're a white supremacist, or that you're MAGA, and you got CNN out there that is now owned by a different company and completely cooked. Now they're fucked off out of it. They're doing their own thing now because they know they realize that they're getting eaten from every single fucking corner. Should I keep going here? I mean, let's be honest here. Do I need to keep going? I mean, they even tried to pass a law that the Stop Nick Shirley Act is literally what they called it in L.A. that would completely censor independent journalism. Like,
dollars I was getting stolen, and then I think like there's a beautiful synergy happening right now inside the country, and I hope this gives people more hope to actually go out and make a difference inside their communities and be able to have that trust that, okay, if we see something, if we see a random daycare with no children, let's say something, and now let's have that faith that our government will go in and do the prosecution and go do the investigation as well.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I'm an assistant attorney general, but I'm just a guy like you. I watched your videos with my kids, and they thought they were great.
Yeah,
they are great.
And so that to really solve this problem, it requires everybody to come together and say enough is enough. And so your work, the work of the agents, the prosecutors, everyone, this should not be a controversial issue, that it's something that we need to solve. It really shouldn't be. So I encourage and I commend you for doing this work and for highlighting certain things. And I invite anyone else to also jump into the game there and help us figure out what fraud is occurring, and then we could run with investigating it and trying to bring it to fruition. Because every case requires documents, it requires witnesses, it requires live bodies to actually testify to what has happened here, whether something happened or didn't happen. We rely on people in the community to be those voices for us at trial, for instance. We need everybody to be reporting what they see, so that we can try our best.
Man, I bet the people that were trying to call Nick a white supremacist are just mauling right now, just screaming at their computer screens, man. Probably so mad their head's gonna pop off. It's insane how all the rhetoric immediately started piling in on Nick Shirley. Oh, he's a kid diddler and all this crazy shit. Oh, yeah, that daycare, he had all these people going in and out of it. He's a white supremacist. Fuck you, fuck Trump, fuck Nick Shirley. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Man, it's crazy how rapidly the atmosphere shifted. It's insane. Every argument these bozos had got completely fucking annihilated. Every argument. The Leering Center is practically shut down. There's over 67 different people that have pled guilty to fraud in Minneapolis since all this shit. Like, it's completely been obliterated. It's completely been wiped. Like,
this fraud and do it better than we've done it.
Tim Walz is no longer running. Like,
it's important for people to realize that we don't work for you. You work for us.
We do.
And it's our responsibility to go out and actually make a difference and then have you guys do the work for us. And I think that's what we're seeing. I hope this encourages other people to realize that and see that you can make a difference inside of your own community.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, from my perspective, your words about us working for you, that's exactly what we are. We are public servants. Who do we work for? We work for the public. We don't work for us. We don't work for our own egos or our own desires. We want earnestly to be able to do what's right for the American people and to restore hope, restore joy for victims of fraud. And the justice system. Justice is such a beautiful word, if done right. And it's an honor for me to be in this role, to be able to step into this seat and to really work hard for the American people. It's an honor for me to sit in this seat. I hear from all kinds of people.
And that's the way it should be. To any senator, to any government elected official in any state, in any, honestly, in any country in the world, you work for the people, man. That's who you work for. Don't ever forget that. It is the people that put you there, and it should be your job to make sure that the people that put you there are the ones that want to keep you there. Period.
Who are so disturbed by the fraud, and I'm at the front of the line. I feel the exact same way, and we have a historic opportunity to do something about it, and I can guarantee you I will do my absolute best shot to do something about it.
And your last message to all the fraudsters?
Yeah, my message to the fraudsters, I said it earlier today. Eat, drink, and be merry today, because your days of frolicking and freedom are coming to an end.
Yes,
We're going to do everything that we can to find you, and when we find you, we will prosecute you, and when we prosecute you, we will seek to claw back and extract every penny that you took from the American people.
Yes,
that is our
sir.
goal. That is our vision. So if you're hearing this, you should run and you should hide, because we are going to do everything we can to unmask you and to prosecute you and to bring you to justice.
That's right.
So maybe jump off a
That's right, bro. W. Nick Shirley.
four-story building, but they're still going to find you. Thank you very much. We appreciate you.
Yo, W. Nick Shirley. Yo. Guy is built on bangers. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. He does not miss, bro. Does not miss. Holy crap. Absolute banger of a video. What's this? Trump doubles down. Iran will not get enriched uranium as White House weighs. Ooh, here we go. Oh, this is the guy. This is the guy that was in the video just now. The one that bolted.
Even more fraud in Minnesota, announcing charges against 15 different people. The DOJ says that scheme ended up costing taxpayers more than $90 million.
Yeah,
just those 15 alone.
Mike Tobin's reporting on this out of Chicago for us. And also, we learned more details, Mike, of these two Minnesota autism therapy providers charged in a $46 million Medicaid fraud case. I mean, the details that are emerging here, Mike, are quite shocking.
It really is.
Is it really? Is it really?
Remarkable. And we've reported some of these details to you in the past. When you talk about the autism services that were provided, that's a program that started out with a budget of $600,000.
You know what the fucking saddest part of this is? Is they have to shut this program down and stop all funding to this program. And you know who are the people that are really going to suffer from this? The people that actually need this goddamn money. Yet they want to sit up there and call someone like Nick Shirley a fucking white supremacist. Man, get the fuck out of here. I'm so happy to see these people getting locked the hell up. Go to jail, man.
$100 million. The way the scam worked is these centers encourage parents to get diagnoses for their kids that were bogus, then bill the government and U.S. taxpayers for treatment of autism for a kid that didn't need it. Ultimately, now the people who need this autism treatment can't get it because the program has been canceled.
Exactly. They have to shut the program down temporarily, which removes any funding to the state. Like, and hey, here's a little tip to you, Mr. Walls. You know, if I was you and I was funneling money to the protesters, I would probably stop doing that and funnel money back to the people that need it in the state, huh? No, I'm not making any allegations or anything. I'm just saying if I was doing that, that's probably what I would do instead of complaining that Trump cut off the funding to it. Just saying.
Happened with the housing stabilization program. Started out with an estimated budget of $2.5 million. It was exploited to roughly 50 times that, $104 million, to the point that the program was canceled. And the people who need this service now cannot get this service. Now, Colin McDonald, the Assistant Attorney General for Fraud Prevention, had some strong words for the fraudsters who are still at large.
Now, my message
oh
to
my
the
God.
fraudsters
Bro.
is this: eat, drink, and be merry today.
Hey, that's the same shit he said to Nick Shirley.
Your days of frolicking and freedom are numbered.
And meantime, on this very same day, the woman convicted as the kingpin at the center of the massive Feeding Our Future scandal is sentenced to 41.5 years in jail. That works out to be a little more than 35 years before she has a shot at parole. Amy Bach is her name. She's also on the hook for $243 million in restitution. And that is the amount of money the court determined was scammed from taxpayers in that Feeding Our Future scandal alone. Amy Bach sobbed in the courtroom before she was sentenced. With shackled hands and feet, she said, quote, "I understand I failed. I failed the public, my family, everyone." Now, in March of 2025, Bach was convicted of mail fraud, wire fraud, bribery, and conspiracy.
God damn. Bro, she did everything under the sun.
Prosecutors say she pulled the strings on this pandemic scandal with a program that was intended to feed poor kids during the pandemic. Instead, fraudsters billed Medicaid for meals that were never delivered. Before today, 79 people had been charged with defrauding taxpayers for pandemic money. 65 of them, Bill, have been convicted.
That's right. Get fucked, losers. Get fucked. That's what you fucking get.
I got to believe that people watch that news conference and were just raging at the screen, learning the details of this fraud and just how deep some of these networks ran. Mike, thank you.
Yeah, no, it was a whole different ball game whenever Nick Shirley uncovered the fraud, and then you had this Feeding Their Future scandal that would happen. Like, it was a whole different ball game when people started realizing that. Should you be more scared of the fact that people are literally colonizing your state? Or should you be more scared of the name that they give you? I mean, last time I checked, you don't really have a choice but to give them your tax-paying dollars, but the least you could do is make sure that shit's going to the right place. And obviously it wasn't.
Update out of Chicago. All right.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest.
I think I have a short that was by Asman. Hold on.
Where are you headed?
Bro, fuck off with this. I actually didn't mean to do that. Go back to YouTube. I'll pull up that playlist right quick. If you're new here, sub to the channel, hit like on the stream. We're every single day, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Central Time. Right here, same place, same time. Check out that channel membership. Check out those jewels, jewels that have been donated today. Y'all are awesome. Where is... Fuck, did I pass it? Playlist right here. Boom.
That's insane.
I'm a mom of 2 in Fairfax County.
That poor little...
Here we go. Here you go. I saw this morning and I was like, I gotta see this.
I'm here to protect the kids and how I have safer for when I have kids because
That poor little kid.
I'm here to protect the kids and how I have the streets safer for when I have kids because I'm scared if anything's going to happen to me because being a white girl is really scary at this time. Loads of people call me racist for going to these, but I just want to be able to feel safe in my own community and I just want to be able to walk the streets like I...
It's sad that even the kids know why the hell they're there. Whenever I hear of some little idiot walking out a bunch of teachers, teachers walking out a bunch of students, and I hear on the news that a disabled child had to call their mother because they didn't even know why it happened, but now they're out in the middle of the street, and they don't know what to do or where to go. And you pull up to a little girl that absolutely knows what she's talking about. It's a night and day difference. This is no different than whenever we captured Maduro and you had non-Venezuelans protesting the capture of Maduro and you had Venezuelans that were counter-protesters saying, I'm Venezuelan, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? You don't come back from this. You don't.
Like my dad and my mum used to without a worry.
Not going to school at the moment. What's happening there?
People are calling me racist at school for going to the marches, and they're calling me far right. But the thing is, I'm not far right. I respect everyone's cultures, their religion, where they come from, and their background. I just want to be able to feel safe.
Oh my God.
W little girl. How come it is that little girl knows more about what she's protesting than a bunch of grown-ass screaming banshees with purple hair and septum piercings down in Minneapolis, LA, and Chicago, and the same thing with New York. How is that? Maybe because they're actually fighting for their fucking right to live at this point. I mean, let's be honest here, guys. Let's be fucking honest. I saw that and I was like, I need this. I need this for stream. Absolutely need this for stream. Oh, W gifted membership from I set the tone 100. W gifted members on the other side of man. I'm fumbling the ball here on the 1980 by 1920 by 1080 screen. WW. Yes, but sub to the channel, hit like. We're always here. I'm always here. I'm always live. Same time every single day. Every single day. Close that. Where's Fox? I got this too. I want to see this. Tom Homan's talking about something. I wonder what it is.
Out on the highway, it's time to buckle up. Illegal truckers are barreling down our roads and taking Americans out.
Bro, what the fuck?
With them. Now in California, Manveer Singh, a Biden-era illegal from India, barreled his big rig into 3 cars, killing 2 people. And then he fled the scene. Cops caught up with him, and he is now behind bars. But
caught up with him? So what? He kept going? Bro killed like 2-3 people and he just kept moving, huh?
New last year, an Indian trucker with the same.
We covered this too. We covered this last year as well. It's bullshit, man. It's fucking bullshit.
U-turn with his 18-wheeler.
Bro tried to do a fucking U-turn in the middle of a highway.
A family of 3.
A jaw-dropping video of Harjinder Singh's illegal U-turn in Florida.
That's in that 2000 video playlist that I've been telling y'all about. Y'all gonna have to check that playlist out. We covered this in detail.
Has exploded online, sparking debates over immigration, licensing, and public safety with just one short clip. The 28-year-old, an immigrant from India, now facing vehicular homicide charges. He obtained a commercial driver's license in 2 states, Washington and California. This is despite failing a road sign and English test.
Now, what did Democrats think was going to happen when they ripped our borders wide open and handed out licenses like candy? Illegal truckers have killed dozens of Americans in 2025 alone, all because blue states prioritize illegals ahead of their own people. But now Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy says enough is enough.
You've seen the videos. You have a family out for a Sunday drive or a couple driving home on a weekday afternoon, and tragedy hits because we have people on the roads that aren't safe.
It's kind of crazy how easily these truckers are getting these licenses, these illegals. Because like whenever I got my CDL just to get a non-pivot vehicle license, dude, it was a hurdle. I'm not even gonna lie. The amount of studying I had to do was kind of a little bit on the ridiculous side. The amount of hours that I had to be on the road behind the wheel before I even got my license was insane. Like it's kind of crazy how much training it took just for school bus driving, and they're just like handed these IDs out with like their candy
qualified
to these massive big rig drivers, bro. Like it
have a
sucks.
driver's license, and lives are lost. We will stop at nothing to make sure that our roads are safe.
Border Czar Tom Homan joins us now. Tom,
How's
I'll
it
never
going,
forget
Anthony?
in 2016 sitting on a CNN panel, and I would bring up angel families, and they would say to
How's
me,
it going,
"You're
Red
picking a
Raven? How you
needle from a
doing?"
haystack. There are few." And then I read that this was the 4th illegal immigrant with the last name Singh to kill Americans, and that there have been 27 fatal crashes, and this is just automobile accidents. It doesn't seem like this is rare.
It's not rare, and you're exactly right. It's not a needle in a haystack. I literally know at least 200 angel moms that I have met over the last few years. And there are literally thousands of them. And you're right, look, Sean Duffy's all over this. He's working very closely with the Department of Homeland Security and ICE. You know, ICE is working with...
Exactly. You're either an American or you're not. Period. That is it, man.
The state police in several states, whether it's way stations, truck stops. But we even got to go further. I know Sean Duffy's working on lawsuits and subpoenas to get DMV information from the blue states that simply don't want to share it. but we're going to get that information. But we have stepped up efforts on this tenfold, and together with Sean Duffy and Secretary Mark Wayne Moen, they're taking this serious, and we're going to try to get everybody off the street that's here illegally. But I think we need to go a step further. My concern is, let's say you have a green card. You're driving a 2-ton tractor trailer down the highway at 65, 70 miles an hour, but you don't have English proficiency. You can't see a sign or understand a sign that says accident ahead, icy road ahead, lane change ahead. You know, they got to be able to read these signs so they can prepare to stop quickly or avoid another accident. So they got to understand English to be driving a 2-ton truck on a highway.
And I absolutely agree with that. The fact that we waited so long to make English the national language is disgusting. Bro, if you come from a foreign country, and this could apply to every other country in the world. If you move as an American to China, learn to fucking speak Chinese, you piece of shit. Don't be a dickhead. If you're gonna live there, learn their language. It's their fucking language. English is ours. I almost said American is ours. But let's be honest here. The only thing that is, you see that you can speak English, like plain English, like what I'm doing right here. But when you get to like the redneck area where you talking like this here, and you got your son named Cletus, that's American, okay? That's speaking American. You know what I'm saying?
Miles an hour. So that's something else we're looking at.
Yeah, all great things to look at. I also want to ask you about this because there's been a lot of attention on this Democrat down in Texas, and she's a House candidate, and there's been a focus on the anti-Semitic part of her comment, rightfully so, but there's another portion of her comment. She said this: if she's elected, she'll turn Carnes ICE detention center into a prison for American Zionists and former ICE officers for human trafficking. There was an attack.
Wait, what the fuck? It will also be centers for. I mean, like, look here. Hold on, wait a minute. We gotta let this lady cook a little bit. She might be a little overcooked, but let's talk about this. Hold on, wait a minute. I kind of like where this is going a little bit.
ICE officers for human trafficking. There was an attack on ICE officers in Texas. She wants to lock them up alongside of Jewish men and women in this country. That's what it sounds like.
You know, she's obviously an idiot. Bottom line.
Who the hell is this?
Just bring it. I'm sick of the threats from some of these out of touch, Democrats.
Human rights. I love it. Isn't it like a basic human right to be able to drive your car without having to worry about being decapitated by like a foreign driver on the roadway? I feel like that's just a basic principle of human rights. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
We're enforcing the laws they enacted. We're not making this up, and we're going to keep enforcing the law. You can
Let's go, Reggie.
Lawsuits and arrests all you want. We're going to keep doing the job. The American people voted President Trump, who I believe is one of the greatest presidents of my life.
No. She's not confused. She doesn't care about the actual pedofs. She doesn't care about them. What she cares about is trying to make people and call people names so that way they can justify being violent to them. Just like the whole Nazi rhetoric, the whole like white supremacist bullshit, that kind of shit right there, right? It's all to try and fund the narrative. Who the fuck is this lady? This one of them rats that roached out to a different state whenever they had to pass like a bill or something, right?
We'll keep doing the
I look forward to watching these people lose their seats.
From the Oval Office to enforce immigration law, especially against those who are public safety threats and national security threats. So keep the threats going. You're not going to stop us. We're going to keep pushing ahead. We got the most secure border in history of this nation because of President Trump's leadership. We have record arrests, record removals, and we got a foot on the gas. You're going to see more, and we're going to keep doing it. So threat all you want. You're not stopping what we're doing.
Yeah, and she claims her comments were not about Jewish.
The word American doesn't mean much anymore, and then these stooges went off on how I hate America or something. It sounds to me like it might have been a misunderstanding. Hold on. I don't know if I'd say made in America. manufactured in America. I said the word American. Glasses, I don't say that. Glasses or something. America is a pastime and live at. Talking about CT is okay. I think there might have just. Who the fuck is talking about CNN right now? What does that have to do with Fox and their settlements? Fuckers talking about CNN and shit. Well, they're talking about CNN because you brought up. You probably talked about Fox. So what other? So hold on. So what other news platform should I be watching if not Fox? Because CNN has the same amount of settled stuff that Fox has. Actually, I think CNN has way more. But what other news broadcaster could I possibly be watching, or should I be watching? It sounds to me like you're trying to. It would be best to ban me for all of your sakes. Easier to stay in the little box. Well, no, I'm trying to ask you a question. If it is the reason why that you're not saying what I should be watching because it might be the same as Fox, just on the opposite end? Is it like a foreign news station that might just be spreading actual propaganda? Like what is this? Like what station should I be watching if not Fox? You know what's crazy is that Fox was the only one that was covering the riots down in Minneapolis. I didn't see CNN talking a whole lot about it. So, like, who should I be? Republicans just watch Fox and shit and think they know. I don't give a fuck about Republicans. I don't give a fuck about Democrats either. I care about what's best for the country. I'm pro-American to the core. I'll die for this fucking country. I don't care. If we have to take resources from a country and they don't want to come to the table and make a deal, blow them the fuck up. I don't give a fuck. Kill them all. If that's what it takes to make sure that America survives and thrives, then so be it. That's exactly how I feel. I don't think Trump should be in office because of the Epstein files. The Epstein files are baggage that no Republican wants to deal with. If anything, J.D. Vance should be running the office until they completely unredact the files. And you know why that is? Because now you've got other countries all over the world that are backing Trump. Just imagine how stupid they're going to look if come to find out he was in the files and it condemned the shit out of him. Which, by the way, I don't know if it is or isn't. I'm not making that allegation. But I definitely don't have Trump derangement syndrome. I have a legitimate reason why he probably shouldn't be in office. You would be dead in a conflict in a few weeks. Why are you lying for? You ain't gonna go get to war. Like, are you? No, you don't, and no, you won't. Republican, like, so you're just gonna continue trying to attack what you think you know about me. You know, it's crazy that you say that. Whenever I went to college to become a firefighter, which, by the way, I've done, I've actually saved quite a bit of people's lives. I've put out burning buildings. I was pretty damn good at the job. You know, I've actually done vehicle extrications. And it's crazy to me that whenever you sign up to do that, you have to sign up for like a draft statement. And you have to sign up for it. So I didn't really bother bringing it up before. But since everyone keeps wanting to bring it up, for the most part, I would probably be drafted until I'm like 35. Like, because you like have to sign up for it. It like puts you on like standby mostly. It's a weird thing. It's fucking weird. But like, it's crazy to me that all these people that want to sit in here and be keyboard warriors because they don't have anything else better to do with their day, want to sit here and talk about someone's character, someone's ideology, but they don't ever want to attack the actual argument. Why do you people insist on attacking the messenger instead of the message? Maybe if you attack the message, more people would listen to you. But you can't. All you can do is sit here and talk shit about the person speaking the truth. That's all you can do. You can try to silence their message, bully them, silence other people in the chat, because that's all you have left. As America is running bright blood red from redistricting, and the entire narrative has been shifted back onto people like you, that's all you have left is your words. Nobody's covering the little the little riots that these idiots are doing anymore because they're attacking people. Your entire narrative's completely destroyed. It's gone. It's over, man. Every state is red for the most part. Even states that have blue are like polka dotted. It's over. You lost. And you tried to terrorize people. That's why you lost. You tried to terrorize the American spirit. And just like the Boston bombings, just like the Twin Towers, people ran away. But you know what happened after? People ran back towards the fight. And you fucking lost. You can't bully and manipulate people anymore. It doesn't work. You lost. Calling them names. Oh, these Republicans. Nah, bitch. It ain't got nothing to do with being a Republican. It's called being an American. I wouldn't expect the third worlder to ever understand that. But that's okay. Because I don't have to understand that. I don't have to make you understand that. I just have to make content out of you and sound really patriotic. So, bye-bye. Sounds to me like you cooked, brother. You cooked. And the democracy, you know, that thing that we have here that's in America and, you know, not in other third world countries, even though it's kind of like a fucked up democracy, we still have that here. It always wins. Because it's the American spirit, bruh. It's the American spirit.
Jewish men and women she claims they were about Zionist. Regardless, it sounds a lot like she wants to lock up our ICE officers who are absent.
So people vote no that are only watching so that way they can vote no. There are people that also people that have been blocked as well. They continue to watch. They don't think that I don't notice them, but they can't really leave comments, so they leave thumbs down on videos. And I'm happy to inform you that I love living rent-free in your head. It makes me feel so good. Because I know that you know that I know you don't have anything else better to do with your life because you probably had a dead-end job if you have one. And everyone in your family probably hates you. But I'm just letting you know that I love living rent-free in your noggin. It's a beautiful thing. I'm right there next to Trump.
Absolutely heroes in this country. Tom Holman, thank you so much for all you're doing across the country.
If you're new here, sub to the channel, hit like on the stream. I'm here every single day, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Central Time. We go from gaming news to internet drama, politics, cop slop, body cams. We do it all, baby. So yes, please sub to the channel, hit like, stick around, join the Discord, check out them jewels, check out that membership.
Chitter Chatters. Have a great holiday weekend.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
President Trump taking...
What the fuck? Oh man, I can see another editor getting booted. Uh-oh. Rip Fox editor. Man, they just dropping like flies nowadays, ain't they?
President Trump taking next steps and weighing what will come next in dealing with Iran, as his next move may be critical both abroad and at home. Retired Vice Admiral Mark Fox.
Yo, W floating heart for the tin jewels. W tin jewels.
In moments, but first, let's get to our White House correspondent, Aisha Hasni. She's got the latest from the White House for us. Hello, Aisha.
Hi, Sandra. A pretty significant development today. The president knocking down reports out there that Iran.
This dude's a hillbilly, probably lost his firefighter job for trying to spit on the fire. Well, that's more that I've done for my community. What have you done for yours? I mean, like, that's probably more than what you've probably ever done for anybody in your life. What are we gonna do with this ass clown? It seems to be the only thing they have, man. They got to insult your character. They can't insult the fucking actual, the argument, but they sure as shit gonna sit here and say stupid shit, right? Oh, W10 Jules for the thumbs up from Steve. Maybe if you insult our character more and more, maybe eventually it might work again. Who knows? It's worked so well with the redistricting, calling people racist when they don't want to give the states all these blue districts for fucking claiming that it's black people. You know what I'm saying? We gotta make sure that we incentivize that segregation again. You know? What better way to show the hypocrisy than calling someone racist for not allowing black districts to be made inside of a state? Am I right? Who knows? Maybe it'll work again. Maybe it will. It most likely won't. Let's ban this idiot and move on. I don't even know where the hell he went. He vanished. Bro vanished. Where'd he go? It was a brown name. I thought it was. Is it not? It looked like a brown circle. Is it gone now? What happened to it? Paste. Darren. Where the hell did he go? Oh, there he is. I thought it was a brown name. There we go.
Iran's supreme leader is demanding that the enriched uranium in that country stay in that country as part of any sort of a nuclear agreement. That would have complicated these talks by a lot. It would have also ticked off Israel, which does not want to see that happen. But the president today...
That's right, Chad eating hearty today, boys.
Pushing back on those...
It's actually been a really good week. I hope that it continues into the weekend. We might have one hell of a good weekend this weekend, boys. Might have a lot of new chitter chatters that we could ban.
Reports and saying it is not true. Watch.
Can they keep their highly enriched uranium? No, we get the highly enriched. We will get it. We don't need it. We don't want it. We'll probably destroy it after we get it, but we're not going to let them
turn it into nukes.
Have it.
We're not going to let them have it. That's what he says. Meantime, Pakistan's interior minister arrived in Tehran again yesterday to continue talks with the president of Iran. Axios is reporting that Qatar and other regional allies have been sort of going back and refining the peace proposal to bridge any remaining gaps between Tehran and Washington, really hammering out commitments from the Iranians on that nuclear program and also working out how this administration might unfreeze Iranian funding in return. Meanwhile, Israel is pushing back on reports that Trump held a serious and dramatic phone call with the Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu this week, who'd rather continue strikes. President Trump says Netanyahu will do whatever he wants him to do. And new Fox polling out shows how...
No, he can't say that. Remember, everyone was saying that we're being controlled by Israel. Trump can't tell him that. Trump, that's the average mindset of somebody that actually thinks that way, just having a literal mind meltdown. You know what I'm saying?
Are feeling about this war. 60% oppose military action against Iran. That's slightly up from April, while 58% of respondents say the cost of living is now their top economic worry as of right now, as the average price of gas, Sandra, hits over $4 in every single...
Yeah, it was a lot higher when Bush was in the office.
State now across the country ahead of this Memorial Day holiday weekend.
Yep, as
Sandra?
everybody
It's a
fills up to
shitload,
make their
but
road trips. Aisha, thank you very much.
At the end of the day, if we got to get rid of a bunch of terrorist organizations, I'm down for it.
All right,
Let's do it. Let's
Be
do
sure
it.
to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full...
Okay. Ebola, travel, fraud, mastermind. I think that's kind of it, huh? At least for now. Still, like, it's all talk and shit talk when it comes to the Iran stuff. Nothing's really happening. There's a good chance, though, that over the weekend something might happen. Okay, let's do our body cam footage, guys. Let's see, what does Midwest Safety have? Woman turns gas station into a battlefield. This sounds like it has me written all over it.
On March 13th.
Oh man, let's watch this Karen get completely fucked over. Oh, that's gonna be way too loud. Say it like right there.
2025 in Norwich, Connecticut. A trooper spots a black Subaru.
Hold on, wait a minute. W Midwest Safety, hell yeah, Midwest Safety. Go check out Midwest Safety on YouTube, because they're awesome like that. If you're new to the channel, hit like on the channel. On the stream, you know, go hype up the videos too, guys. Go hype up the videos. You can hype up videos 3 times a week. I completely forgot about saying that. You can hype up videos 3 times a week. W hypers, also go and like the videos and the shorts and leave comments, and all that stuff gets more people, so that way we can get more people into the Discord and have a whole lot more fun in the Discord and on the channel, and have more different views and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? W chat, by the way, W chat.
Legacy missing its front license plate and failing to maintain its lane. After running the vehicle's back plate, troopers realized this same woman fled from them just a week prior, and
oh man, here we go. Here we go. Oh, here we go.
Initiate a traffic stop.
Don't fucking move. Don't move.
See, this is the kind of person. This is the kind of person that's going to be like, how dare you do this to me? How dare you block me off and do this and that? How dare you? And then, like, you know, that's whenever they're, like, recording. But then come to find out, you know, the entire police department had a problem with her prior to this.
Get out of the car. What did I do? Get out of the car. What did I do? Get out of the car.
She's not even supposed to be driving, bro.
Why? What did I do? Turn the car off for me. I'll talk to you in a minute.
Why? I didn't do anything.
Oh, she got, like, 4 teeth in her mouth.
In a minute.
I didn't do anything.
I will talk to you in a minute. But you're Electra, correct? Open the door, please.
Can you please tell me what I did? I don't understand.
I'll tell you in a second. Just open the door.
Why can't you tell me what I did?
Open the door.
Hey, can you please tell me what I did?
I'll tell you in a minute. Okay? You failed to maintain your lane, and you don't have a front plate.
What do you mean?
That's why I told you.
No, I didn't.
Just
Oh,
open the
this
door.
is gonna escalate quick, boy! Woo!
To open my door.
I got a lockout kit. That's not a big deal, dude. I'll explain
Yo,
more.
W199, been enjoying the channel. Bro, yeah, we do this every day, man. I love watching this shit. I want to do stuff that's fun, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is fun. And we gonna keep doing this, too. Every day, every day. W199 from, is that? The channel, the Chad USA. Yo, W Chad USA.
Sir,
Could you please just open the door? I don't want to break the window. Can you just open the door?
Yeah, sir. I don't understand what I did.
You're Electra, correct?
Right?
Okay. You're the owner of the car?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So step out of the car.
Because I went over a lane.
Nah, it's all bullshit, dude. Let me tighten it up.
He already knows it's bullshit. He already knows this is about to turn sour. Whenever you have 2 cop cars that literally box you in because you're a known runner, nah, dude, you're cooked. You're fucking cooked. You're cooked, lady.
Just open the.
All she got to do is open the door. Just comply, please. Just do what they're asking you to do. Have some self-preservation here. Come on.
Or what?
Just I'm gonna talk to you, okay?
Okay, so please tell me.
Oh. You see, what should happen here as well is he needs to get out and put the spike strips underneath the tire, underneath the back tire.
No, sir. I don't understand. What did I do?
That's a nice... Dude, those are some nice police cars, man. Those are really nice. I've never seen a silver police car like that before.
Do you want me to break the window?
No!
Well, they're SUVs. They're not really cars.
Open it? Yeah.
Can you please explain to me why you're doing this?
Ma'am, you got...
I went over a lane?
Ma'am, you got a warrant, okay?
For what?
I believe it's at Old
But
Sabre.
you really thought that because the police stopped following you, that it would just go away? What the fuck? Yo, like, what the fuck? Let's go, Melissa. Hope your children are having a great day. Make sure you party hard with them. You know what I'm saying? They earned that.
I have a warrant. I'll show you if you get out. We're just gonna. I'm scared right now. Like what? I'm going to break the window if you don't. I don't understand.
Woo! They about to pop that car door open, boy. Yo, I've never seen one of these deployed. We only covered it at my station. Whenever I got hired at my fire department, they covered these. Oh man, I can't believe they're actually deploying these now.
I don't understand why you're doing it.
Oh, another cop just showed up.
The door. Why? I step out of the car. It's a lawful order from the state police. Get out.
Yo.
Out of the car.
That car. That. Look, he's trying to get the. Ah! I wouldn't have done that.
I might just shoot a little pepper spray in the car, but then I
Gotta write even more paperwork up for that.
My stick back. My stick back.
Yo, I love this cop.
Give me my stick back. My stick back. There you go.
Open the door. He's breaking the window. Open the door.
Yo.
Do you want a broken window?
I don't think she gives a fuck, dude. Just break the window. Just break the window. There it is. Boom.
Watch out. She's in gear.
Oh, she's driving. She's driving. Oh, she's driving. We need the fucking, yo, we need the cattle prods. Hold on, wait a minute. Hell no, you know what should happen right here? They should just unload in that car right there. Boom, dead. You want to sit here and do this? And you get your ass capped? That's what you get. That's what you fucking get. How many people this bitch just put in danger doing this shit? Nope. Should be able to pull your gun out and make sure the threat's neutralized.
Open the door.
Oh, shit. Dude, she fucking ran that cop's foot over, dude.
Open the door.
Oh no, okay, he was far enough back. He was far enough back. Oh, I thought whenever he went down, I was like, oh god, no. Ooh!
Ram in the car.
Yo! Yo! What a fucking schizo! Holy shit!
She's running northbound. They gapped her tire.
Yo, W cop for stabbing that bitch's tire, dude. What the hell?
Right here. She'll have a rear right deflated. You're north on 97.
Damn, look at her going.
It's like prior to 19.
Right, so you're on 395. 97. Correct, 712.
She's off 19. Alright, she's getting off 19.
Not even so much time. Just imagine. See, my mentality whenever it comes to shooting people that are like running or blowing up a car where someone's running in it, like we should be using Patriot missiles to take these bitches out. Seriously, is the effect of running over or getting a cop killed in these chases, running somebody over like a pedestrian, striking another car and killing those people in there, causing multiple roadside accidents that lead to other people dying. Those people didn't deserve that. See, it's your human right to be able to drive on the roadway and not have to worry about being ran off the road by some schizo that wants to sit here and do a 30-point turn at a fucking gas station because she doesn't want to go to jail for running from the police. Okay? That's a human right there.
Taking a left.
Right there, Patriot missile. Boom! Done.
Take 310s ahead of me. We're northbound, about 75.
Approaching Kendall.
Right here?
Yo, W, go, 10 joules from megabytes. W, 10 joules.
And she's giving it up. 100 yards in.
Roger, she's copy.
Is that her? That's not it. That's not it.
Fuck! No shot! Yo, they lost the car!
455. You got the wrong one.
No!
Alright, who had last direction of travel? This isn't the one.
No!
Christ.
We're looking for a woman who took off on us. In case if you see anybody running through, just call 911.
Lease owner. Lease. I heard lease.
Oh, you're the lease owner.
Lease owner, yeah.
How much does it cost for the pump?
Average $5,000 to $6,000, definitely.
But up to 10, you think?
Yeah, up to 10. Just
up to 10. Okay.
Bro, somebody needs to get a pair of fucking glasses, bro. What the fuck?
Left at 97 and some person on the highway pointed.
I'm just going to BC north on 169 at normal driving.
Damn it.
We're taking a call from Kendall Road about a male that took off on foot.
There's only a female in the car.
Roger. Well, Kendall Road Extension and Shrenod Road. 455 copy.
Yeah, but there was only her in the car. There was no one else. Bro running from them warrants and then not even after his ass. It was like, nope, I'm out. Oh. Yo, it's a good day when you're trying to chase somebody down in a car and you got other warrants just running out, bro.
I knew she turned down on that road, bro. I knew she turned on that road, bro.
Nah, there's something here. Kendall Extension.
Come up here.
I couldn't imagine, dude.
Trip, there's a 10 with that vehicle, unattended.
Oh no, she hit it. Oh, she wrecked her car.
Booking it through the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm. You think having like less teeth in your mouth makes you more aerodynamic? I guess we're about to find out, aren't we?
This thing, yeah. They're actually, hang on, I got it. They're gonna have a dog, so.
Oh, that's the car. That's the car. She left her shoes in there?
She's in behind 3 Strand Road.
How you doing? Do you guys happen to see the girl run? So would she run through here?
Yep, she came right behind the street.
Yep.
Up here, straight back there. There's a lot of fallen trees and woods and a fence back there. I don't think she could have cut through that way.
Just keep everyone in the house because they're gonna run the dog. Sure. Thank you.
Hey, you're gonna get bit!
Oh. No, dude, let that dog go. Give Kudrow a treat, man. He deserves it.
Crawl towards me now. He's gonna fight you. Come here. Go that way towards that tree.
Oh, we can't watch that. We can't watch that.
Just say today.
Man, Kudrow wanted a damn treat.
Hey, she was smoking something when she threw that corner. Do you have any narcotics on you, man?
No, I took them all.
You used them all or you took them all?
I took them all.
What a dumbass.
As the situation escalates into a medical emergency, officers monitor her closely, while one officer manages tension with the suspect following.
Man, I ain't even going live. Somebody ran from the police and then said they took all them drugs like that. Man, natural selection's a beautiful thing. I'm sorry, dude. Ain't no way in hell. Nah.
Earlier damage to his
vehicle. What's wrong with you, huh?
Let's go. He stepped on my
pants. Stupid.
He stepped on my pants.
Did he hit? Did he bite her? No.
You should have bought him. You should have bit him. The dog should have bit him. Bit her.
Stepping on your pants. You stepped on my pants before we walk. Why are you hurting me like that?
Lady, you should just be thankful they're not batoning you back over there. If it'd be up to me, they'd be fucking cattle prodding you forward. Like, I don't even think you understand, like...
Are you joking right now?
I'm dead serious.
Shit.
What does he think she threw?
We got... Make police brutality great again, goddammit. She only had, like, 4 teeth in her head. We gotta knock the rest of them out.
I took all of the drugs. You should bring me to the hospital.
Nope.
Okay, I'm done.
You're going back to the truth. Nobody gets...
Wow, okay. Is your camera on?
Yep, it's on.
And they see you
It
hurting
was
me
on when
like
you
this?
ran my car, too.
Okay, you're hurting me. I
don't
can't
care.
walk in one place.
Good, I hope it hurts. I hope it does. It'd be up to me. It'd be up to me. Kudrow would be taking a nom out of you, bitch. Shit.
Go this way. Second car.
They'd be like, but she was handcuffed, Ann. What's your point?
Oh, God. Are you serious right now?
Oh, totally, bro.
Lean up against the car.
You just threw me against the car. Is that a joke?
Don't move from the car.
I haven't. You just threw my face against it. I'm trying.
Why the hell are you putting this lady in the front seat? Hold on. Hold on. Why the fuck is she in the front seat?
Safe with him.
I saw this movie. It ended badly. Don't do this. This is a bad mistake.
I was literally just coming down to check this area again. I was tossing every garbage can I found along the road.
I didn't even think that you could put... Yo, what a house.
So happens when you ram cars and take off. Thank you for getting my car dirty. And
My face against the car. Are you kidding me?
Yo! These cops are having none of it, too. Yo!
My face against the car. How many bags did you swallow? Over 100. I told you I need to go to the hospital. He said he didn't give a...
Hell nah! You bring that bitch straight to jail, drooling and all.
And then slam my face against the car.
I guarantee you, if enough of these idiots start dying from doing that, it gonna stop real quick.
She's gonna have to go.
yeah. I thought, yeah, bring her back out.
Bring her out. I'll search her.
Yeah, I thought Trish did a little pat down, but yeah.
You threw me against the car and he's tossing me around.
It's gonna keep happening.
Do you have anything on you that's gonna stick in your head? I don't have anything on me at all.
Did you swallow that? We gotta bring you to the hospital? Yes.
That's what I told him,
Do you know how many?
A lot.
We have an ambulance coming here, right?
See?
I was trying to help him. I was trying to hurt him.
What's that?
I said I was trying to help him. Sorry. You were looking at me crazy.
It's just for me. When you're putting her in there, you seatbelt, forearm, just like you were taught, right? Against her chest, holding her back, and get that seat all the way up front. If she would wiggle out, she can, her feet are free, so just redo it.
Oh, he must be a new guy. He must be new. Hey, I mean, shit, you gotta learn somehow.
Yeah.
Why the fuck do all these police cars have, like, front, like, dude, like, since when does the fucking, the criminal sit passenger? Like, hello? Am I missing something here?
There you go. Just a seat.
Could you call my dad and tell him, like, my car and...
We'll get that sorted out in a few. So listen.
Like, what the hell kind of cops are these? I've never seen these kind of cars before. They're all silver.
Something like that, you won't leave your...
State! These are state troopers, that's why. Oh, she fucked up bad, bro. That's why. Oh, shit.
Spit on it. First and foremost, you're gonna have to get checked out. I can't believe. What are you thinking? Swallowing all that? I know, but just take the hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you took all that.
I thought this was like, I didn't think this was even real. The cops, when they pinned me in like that, I didn't think
you're gonna get the help that you need, okay?
Yeah, they don't give a shit because you're a schizo that literally did a 15, 20-point turn and hit every goddamn car and gas pump in the process of trying to flee the fucking police, you schizo! Why the fuck should they care? It'd be up to me, you'd be seizing on the ground, bruh.
Can I please have a female cop?
I'm not even kidding, bro. Like, the minute that she started backing up and moving forward and backing up and moving forward, dude, I just pop, 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 pop. Threat neutralized. It shouldn't even be a fucking question.
Don't give them any issues, please.
I'm not giving them any issues. It's you that is hurting a female.
Not always the best.
Oh, fuck off with your dog shit.
Little syndrome. But this guy acting like he's big tough guy.
He's not. He's doing his job. All right.
Your brother Dylan.
Fix my hair more than anything.
How many times do you think you swallowed? A lot of bags?
Yeah.
She ingested 15 bags of fentanyl.
Ooh, how much fentanyl was in each bag? A gram or?
There ain't no way, bro. What?
Oh boy. Technically, that's...
She about to have a rough time. She about to have a rough time. If that was my ambulance, or if that was in the back of that car, or in the back of that ambulance stone, what I know, I'd be like, all right, give her the charcoal. Give her that charcoal. Give her that activated charcoal. Let her eat that shit, and let her throw her guts up. That's exactly what I'd be saying in the back of that ambulance. I'd be like, all right, cool. So she says she swallowed a whole bunch of drugs. I'd be looking at that cop, I'd be like, you want us to put her in the, you want us to give her the activated charcoal? They gonna pump her stomach for sure, but we could have some fun with it.
Justin, all right now let's concentrate on making sure those drugs are brought out of your system, okay?
I know you got off work. I need to wake up. Hey, I gotta process you. Why don't you just read this? You can read, right? Understand? How old are you?
33.
Yeah, I mean this is gonna be a pain in the butt, but we gotta get it done. So we're gonna do your right arm first. It's gonna be right thumb. This is a disaster, dude. Let's just put this flat. Come on. Ball your fist and go like this. It's not pretty easy. I mean, it's like, go like this. Can you do that?
Do you see how you have my arm cranked?
You see, what they got to do is they got to get somebody in there that knows how to punch. And what should happen is, like, you know how she's like sitting here acting like she go pop, knock her clean out, and then just like roll her fingers that way. She doesn't have to be awake for this. You can just knock her the hell out.
Do you see how you have my arm cranked?
Bro, the adult daycare don't get paid enough. Adult daycare don't get paid enough for this shit, man. They don't get paid anywhere near enough.
Do this and it's coming out like
want you here any longer than I need you here?
Trust me, I don't want to be here any longer than I need to be.
I love how, like, before body cams, you had all these little schizos crying about, oh, police brutality, and now you got people with the body cams that are screaming, we need to make brutality great again. Isn't that just kind of crazy? Yo, like...
Where are they from?
Hand surgery.
What happened?
Doesn't really matter. You really want to do small talk?
I
okay.
Just don't believe you, that's fine.
I think you're hurting me because you're cranking it. I'm saying it doesn't bend that way.
You're not really helping me here. So, do you mind leaning forward so I can do your print? I don't know what's so difficult.
Of course you don't. Want to move closer to me? There you go, buddy. You got a little brain.
Yo!
There you go, buddy.
Can't lean forward?
Considering my feet are right here, unlike you, I don't suck like that.
That's not what I heard.
Oh, yeah? Is
I
it?
heard some crazy shit about you.
Oh, I bet you did. That's a good one.
Alright.
Oh, what a man you are. Love hurting a little female. Good thing you're on camera smashing my head against a cop car.
Alright. I'm just gonna let those, what's that, man?
Yeah, man.
No, I didn't. I was
I've
asking.
been working at Costco the rest of your life.
I can't understand you because you only got 3 teeth. So, we're gonna...
Yo! Yo! Yo, this cop is good. Yo, this guy needs a fucking medal. Oh my god.
I'll cuff you back to the bed.
He just said it, bro.
We're gonna go from there. Fair enough?
Please don't touch me, sir. Please don't touch me. I'm not resisting.
I swear.
Please don't touch me. You like squeezing me?
Nope, I just don't want you to go anywhere. You
I'm not going
already took off on us twice. She's obviously not posting.
Yo.
Yes, I am.
Oh, you're gonna come up with 500K? Okay.
Yeah, I've already.
Well,
Yeah.
You can do it at court tomorrow then.
Electra Chuli, 33 years old, was charged with criminal attempt to assault a public safety officer, first-degree reckless endangerment, 3 counts of criminal mischief, 2 counts of interfering with an officer.
And for every cop that was standing around that fucking car should have been an account of fucking attempted murder. There is no way. Dude, there is no way, bro.
Reckless driving, engaging in a police pursuit, evading responsibility after a collision, and possession of a controlled substance and drug paraphernalia. She was additionally charged with improper number of marker plates and failure to maintain her lane. Authorities said the decision to attempt a box-in maneuver at the gas station was based on Chuli's prior history of evading law enforcement. Officials confirmed that no injuries were sustained by any police officers or members of the public. Chuli is being held on a $500,000.
Yeah, you know why? Because those cops are damn good at what they do. That's why. W state troopers.
Bond, and is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Oh yeah, no, I know, right?
On March 13th.
We don't know if she did it or not. It's not like we have fucking video evidence of her backing into a... Is this even the same person? It is. Like, this obviously never happened, am I right? When you get a plead insanity so you get, like, weekend jail or some shit, bro? Like, hello? This is crazy, man. Shit's fucking crazy. All right, we are going to be rolling up out of this bitch. I'll be back on tomorrow, bright and early. Let me get the music going. W chat, man. It was a damn good day today, man. W chitter chatter. Y'all are freaking awesome, bro. W chitter chatters. My nose itches really bad. Ah, okay. Let's see. W Jules, W Donos, W gifted members, W returning members, W viewers. Let me get the music. Let's do this.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this,
Okay. That's probably. Yep, of course. Hey, y'all are awesome, yo. Stay safe out there. We'll be back. Like I said, we'll be back on tomorrow. If you're new here, sub to the channel, hit like on the stream. Go check out those videos that I'm going to be posting later, guys, and the shorts that are going to be posted later. Hype the videos. Don't forget to hype up the videos. And we'll be back tomorrow. Check out the Discord. Stay safe, stay friendly. Stay away from crazy people who might end up pulling you up and making fun of you and then banning you. I don't want to do that, so don't make me do that. Have a good rest of your day. And if this is the you know, you're just like a weak warrior, that's fine. I'll see you on Monday. If not, I'll be here tomorrow. So make sure you check in, say hi to everybody, because we're definitely going to be here. We're never not going to be here, okay? Try to put a smile on someone's face. You might change their whole day or their whole life. You never know. And I will see you guys tomorrow. W chat, W day, W stream. Peace.
Make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but